Hello, I'm Ben Silk here with,
Kevin Dillek.
And Jonas Murray.
and today we're going to be calling the Celtics vs. Knicks games for you tonight, and it's going to be an exciting one to kick off the NBA season. This should be an exciting game, and here, Kevin, who you got winning today?
Obviously, I got my Knicks. We just beat the Cavs 2 days ago on not opening night. I would say the second real day for the NBA. But we got the win against the Cavs, who were arguably the favorite to win the East this year. So I'm pretty confident we could take care of the Celtics at home without Jason Tatum here tonight.
Yeah, Jonas, who you got?
Well, I first want to say I appreciate being with my brothers here for this game. So I'm looking right now. So just some notable injuries. We do have Jason Tatum still out. Mitchell Robinson, some key players right there. But looking at this roster, honestly, when I really look at it, I have the Knicks winning. I think they have a depth. They got Jalen Brunson, obviously, is going to be definitely going to go on a go tonight, get their offense going. You got Cat out there, obviously. It's going to produce offense and defensively. Mikal Bridges, another, like I said, just offensive making plays. So I got the Knicks.
Yeah, I got. I think it's going to be a good game, and yes, Knicks, obviously the heavily favored team coming into this game. However, Celtics are going to give up a fight, I think, and yes, Tatum's out, but this still is a good Celtics team, and even though they may not have as a great season as they've had the last few years, I do think they're going to play good in this game. And I think they get it done. It's going to be a close one in overtime, but I think the Celtics get it done, 122 to 120 tonight.
Yeah. And this is my first game watching on Amazon Prime, so it's a little different. Now used to being being on now NBA's back on NBC now Amazon Prime, so just big outlet now, so it's definitely going to be way different, but like I said, it's still going to be same game, it's different, so it's going to be definitely different.
Yeah, but we are now into the middle, getting ready for the tip-off, and I almost said face-off there, but in the middle we got Kuta, I believe, and Karl Anthony Towns as we go up, and it's going to be the Celtics who get it first. So we're off here as Pritchard goes back out to play. He's going to find Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown now with it, being guarded by Anunoby, goes back out to Pritchard. Now Pritchard, movement, finds Hauser. Sam Hauser goes up, and Sam Hauser able to get the three. What a three by Sam Hauser. Wow.
That was a good three. Good rotation. I like how OG was able to guard up on Jaylen Brown trying to get to his spot. Ooh.
Already might be a foul on Karl Anthony Towns. In his previous matchup, he had some foul trouble early, so definitely wants to stay out of foul trouble in this game, especially early. On the first play, he already has a foul. So Celtics back with the ball. Pritchard passes to White. White with the ball, leading the offense. And
Yeah, so 3-0 Celtics as movement now down for Brown. What a start for the Celtics here as Brown goes back out to corner. Corner finds Pritchard. Pritchard finds Corner, who goes up and is going to get the easy two there. Celtics already are going to go up 5-0 here early in this one.
And one.
And now it's going to be for the free throw.
That was
Kuta.
Never heard of him. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on him, but like I said,
it's Quinta.
Quinta.
I've never heard of him either.
Never heard of him. Already making a statement.
So free throw for Quinta goes up. It's going to be early 6-0 game for the Celtics here.
Brunson with the ball, back out to Anunoby. Anunoby gives it to Deuce. Deuce back out to Towns. Towns for three. And it's good!
What a three by Karl Anthony Towns, being able to get it in from beyond the line. As now Hauser with it, loses the ball. It's going to be taken back by the Knicks.
Deuce McBride with the ball. Back out to Mikal Bridges for the layup.
as Bridges able to get it in there. What a play by him now. Movement for Pritchard. Dribbling the ball. Pritchard back out, finds Curter. Curter with it.
Quinta for the dunk, but there's a call.
Oh, wow.
A basket by Quinta there, but fortunately they're not going to count it there. And let's see what they call here.
Back onto the replay. Just an amazing pass to Mikal Bridges for the 2. What a pass. That's what you like to see from someone who's coming off the bench and starting in this one early.
So
Mikal Bridges with the ball. Back out to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Pritchard. Brunson up for the 2. Rebound by Towns, and Towns is going to turn it over back to the Celtics.
Stolen by White there. Now finds Hauser. Back out to Jaylen Brown. As Jaylen Brown goes up and is going to lose the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be the Knicks ball. And Jaylen Brown, he's going to have to take he's been a phenomenal player, but he's even more so going to have to take a step up this year with Tatum being out for the season.
Yeah, and Deuce McBride back out to Brunson. Brunson to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with the ball back out to Anunoby, and the ball is going to get batted up in the air.
Wow, what happened there? As the ball rolls up in the air, and 9:40 left in the first here.
Yeah, Mike Brown already fresh New York Knicks coach his first year, but Brunson is going to pass it to Mikal Bridges for 3, and it is no good. Rebound by Brown.
The Knicks have scored 5 straight points here, as now Pritchard with it. Pritchard finds Kerner as it goes back out to Pritchard. Pritchard with it, goes up, and it's going to go off the backboard, tries to get the basket. It's going to be taken back by Bridges and the Knicks.
Bridges to Brunson. Brunson drives to the basket, and it is good.
The score, Celtics 6, Knicks 7 here, as now Brown brings it on down. Goes up for the basket, and it's good.
With a call.
And it looks like he will be going on for one more as well, as currently the Celtics lead 8-6, 8-7.
With a chance to complete the 3-point.
Yeah, and we'll see if Brown's able to get it. But Jaylen Brown on Wednesday against Philly in the season opener, he put up 25. What a game for him. 6 rebounds as well, as Brown on for the free throw. As it goes up, bounces off the rim and does not go in. Now Brunson dribbling it down the court.
Brunson with the ball. Rebounded by Towns before that. But Brunson just going to try to post up Pritchard as he is bigger. And Brunson is just going to... Brunson was just doing too much. He needs to pass the ball there. That's not a good play by Brunson.
So Derek White, movement now down. Now taking his time in the back. Is going to find Kerr. He goes back out to White. White goes up and gets the quick 2 there. Able to get it in from right by the basket. Derek White has been phenomenal, and he's going to be important for the Celtics this year. Now Bridges with it.
Back out to Deuce. Deuce for 3, and it is no good, but rebound. Referees are calling it the Celtics ball. But Deuce McBride wide open in the corner, just not able to come up with it. But what a play by Derek White, a play, yeah.
So now on the ground, that happened fast there. We'll wait to see what the call is here. But yeah, players to look out for tonight on the Celtics side of things. Yeah, of course we got Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Pritchard, the 6th man of the year a year ago. He's now on the starting lineup. He's going to be important for the Celtics squad, which is short multiple players, and yeah, we'll see how he does. Now Pritchard back out to Brown, goes up for the 3, and that fortunately will not go in.
Quick transition for the Knicks. Back out to Bridges. Bridges for 3, and it's in and out. But OG comes up with the board. They have a second chance opportunity. Towns with the ball. Back out to Brunson. Brunson back out to OG. OG for 3, and it is no good. But the Knicks get a third chance. Deuce with the rebound.
McBride goes back out. He's going to find Karl Anthony Towns. And it looks like we're going to get a call here. So, wait to see what they're going to do here. But it's going to be, Knicks able to get great rebound there. And with 7:42 left in this first, the Celtics have control of this game, but the Knicks have kept it close. As now with it, that was number 44 on the Knicks.
Shamet.
There. That does not go into the 3, as Brown now has it. Brown goes up for the 2, and that is going to roll on in front of the line, able to get the 2 there as Celtics go up by 5. 6:01.
Brunson driving with the floater, no good.
As now Pritchard takes it on back, bringing it down the court. Back out, finds Brown. Brown with it. Goes up for the 2, and Celtics don't get it, but they get the rebound. Now Pritchard with it. Finds White from beyond the 3 line. It's going to be short. Knicks take it back.
With the rebound. Coming off the bench, back out to Towns. Towns from deep. Oh, and it's in and out. Rebound by Derek White. White driving down the court. Drives to the rim. With defenders on him. Back out to Quinta. Quinta with the dunk.
14-7 now as the Celtics double the lead here, as now Knicks working down the field. Here comes Brunson. Jalen Brunson is going to find, that's McBride, back out to Anunoby. Now finds Karl Anthony Towns, back out to Anunoby by the basket. Finds Karl Anthony Towns from beyond the 3 line, and that is going to go on in. Karl Anthony Towns with the 3. Wow. As now fast moving for the Celtics. Pritchard tries to get the 3.
Rebound by Shamet. Back out to Brunson. Brunson to Shamet. Shamet's going to try to drive, but he's getting stuffed. Towns trying to make a play. Towns drives, and he's going to be rejected.
Taken back by Sam Hauser, who finds Brown there. Guard by Shamet. And he's going to lose the ball. It's going to be taken back by the Knicks.
Deuce McBride with the ball. Back out to Towns. Towns from deep, and it is good. What a play by Towns, and he might get another chance, a 4-point play coming up. What a play from Towns. He has been lighting it up from 3 here just through the first quarter. You can see how many chances he's gotten, and he's taken advantage of every one of them.
Yeah, what a play there, and already what a night by Karl Anthony Towns, as the Knicks are going to make it a 1-point game, scoring 6 straight there after the Celtics were able to go on that one, scoring 8 straight. But it's 14-13 as we head to our first commercial break. And yeah, we've had a good back and forth game so far. And let's just talk the big picture. So if you didn't catch our NBA prediction video, yeah, we predicted we predicted basically all the teams and the playoffs and so forth, what's going to happen in the season. Let's just talk about this NBA season and these 2 teams. So let's, guys, just remind me, what were your predictions for the Knicks and the Celtics, or even if they have changed, like how far do you see them going this year?
I'll start off by saying I had the Knicks going to the finals. I think it's their year. Obviously, being a Knicks fan, I'm going to be a little biased, but this team, through all levels of this team, they are very put together. And I think with the new coach, the coach Mike Brown might give this team a spark. And a spark is what they need. And they need to put together a full, good season. And come postseason, we want this team to be healthy. So I think that's the main objective for the season, is to be healthy and make it to the postseason and go from there. But I think this team definitely has the talent to make it all the way. But on the West side, I had the Nuggets going to the finals. But yeah, I would say the Celtics, the big picture for the Celtics, I'm going to say they are going to make the playoffs, but it's going to be tough. And we see it right now. They have the quality to be, they have like the opportunity to be one of the best chances. They have the skills, they have the players, but they're missing their main guy, their MVP, Jason Tatum. And it's just a matter of fact of when he'll come back. Yes, Jaylen Brown is good. He did win the finals MVP, but we know Jason Tatum is their best player on the court.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's going to affect the Celtics a ton, but I do think they're still going to be good. I think they make the playoffs, maybe even getting a 7th seed if you saw my prediction video. And if Tatum makes it back to the playoffs, I think Celtics could go on a run. I don't think they make it to the finals, but I think they could go on a run. And a team that didn't have making as far in the playoffs, I do think they could make it to the finals now. Just to look out for are the Cavs. The Cavs are going to be a good team this year for sure. They just got unlucky last year in the playoffs. And then, yeah, for the Knicks, the Knicks are going to be good. I think top 4 seed team, but there's going to be some other teams that are going to give them a fight, and we'll see what happens. I do think the Knicks are going to make it far, but they may get upset, I think, maybe in the second round of the playoffs. So, Jonas, what about you?
Well, I had Knicks at number 1. Like I said, but Kevin said, having Mike Brown, their new coach, having just a new person in their locker room. And honestly, just like I said, Jalen Brunson, their star player. Jalen Brunson's gonna, like I said, obviously gonna be the main of their offense, but they got a lot of good role players like Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, so they have a lot, and then plus the bench, they got a solid bench. So I had Knicks and then Celtics at my 3rd. Like I said, definitely are competing.
Pounds for the free throw, and it is no good. A chance at a 4-point play, but Brunson's gonna get the steal, and he's gonna come up with a 2. What a play by Jalen Brunson.
Brunson able to get that. What a steal to from the hands of Kerr.
Was he out of bounds though?
He looks like what?
I think they're gonna say he was out of bounds when he made that play, but almost a great play by Brunson.
Yeah, so we see Brown and Hauser on the bench. We got a few new players in for the Celtics. Players that we haven't really seen a ton as the Celtics, but they're gonna be important this year. As we got out there, that is 20. We got I don't even recognize.
And for Simmons, the Trailblazer.
Oh yeah, Simmons.
The former Trailblazer.
Yeah, Simons back out is gonna find 99 of Bosher.
Simmons no good from 3.
Whoa.
It's gonna be taken back.
Fast break for the Knicks. Josh Hart back from his injury, but Deuce with the ball. Deuce taking a step up in this offense is what you like to see from a young player like him. But he's going to drive to the rim, back out to Brunson, and it's going to be deflected by the Celtics. And New York Knicks are going to have another chance with the ball.
Yeah, the Celtics, of course, these players not as much experience on the NBA level on the court. That is going to affect them there, as we still got
Deuce
loop out the Knicks. We see that there.
Back out, hands it to Brunson. Brunson trying to make a play. And that is going to be stuffed. That play just got destroyed by number 99 of the Celtics, Chris Boucher. Boucher.
So, yeah, Boucher there. As now Simmons taking it on back for the Celtics. Simmons is going to find that's 28. 28 of Gonzalez. Gonzalez with it. Goes up. Gets the 2 there for the Celtics. Able to find Gonzalez, Simmons, and get that 2. Great route by Gonzalez there.
3-point game. Knicks with the ball. Deuce McBride steps back for 3. And it's no good. Rebound by Gonzalez.
That's going to be taken back now. Simons with it. Movement now for Simons. Guard by 28. The Knicks. And gets the 2. Fast play there. And fast basket to make it a 5-point game. Brunson now movement down the court.
Press defense for the Celtics. But Josh Hart's going to spin. Trying to make a move. And he gets rejected by Boucher. But the Knicks have a second chance opportunity. Josh Hart with the ball. Hart. Back out to Brunson. Brunson for 2. No good.
And we'll wait to see.
Brunson was fouled on the play. He's going to the line for free throws.
Yeah, so Jalen Brunson coming back on, obviously led the Knicks on a phenomenal playoff run, which unfortunately ended one series short of the NBA Finals. Yeah, we'll see if they're able to make it all the way this year. As Kevin predicted, they make the finals. As free throws up, it's going to be good for Brunson there, making it a 4-point game. Jalen Brunson, just knowing bunch of Knicks fans, or some Knicks fans, I've seen how much Jalen Brunson, this like this Knicks squad means so much to like some New York fans that I know, and yeah, it's also they're a great squad. It's hard not to root for them with it as well. But Brunson gets a second free throw, making it a 3-point game here. Simons with it. So Simons bringing it around, guarded by Josh Hart. Simons back out to 26, back out to Simons. Movement around. Simons goes back out. It's going to find Washer as it goes up, and it's going to be short.
It's going to be an air ball from 3 from Boucher.
And after that 3, it will be the Knicks ball there.
Josh Hart going to take the ball up the court. Hart back gives it to Brunson. Brunson reading the defense. Brunson from 3. And it's no good. Rebound by Boucher.
Goes around the rim, but it will not go in. It's now fast movement down for the Celtics. Back out, up for the 3. It's not going to go there, but the rebound and quick 2 there for the Celtics. Hard to tell who got that there, but what a play to get that 2 there.
Brunson back out to Hart. Hart for 3. No good.
Bounces off the backboard. It's going to be taken back by the Celtics as now Simons with it. Back out is going to find 55. Must score something as throws it up. Boucher throws it up, and that won't go.
And Anunoby pass to Brunson. Brunson drives. Back out to Shamet. Shamet from 3, and it's good.
What a 3 by Shamet there. Shamet looks like he's going to be a player that is going to be showing up for the Knicks this year. We're already seeing him a lot. Has had a lot of ball time in this game. And another player to look out for on the Knicks this season that could be pretty good, Tyler Kolek, number 13, a player that's always stuck out. And yeah, and Mitchell Robinson obviously can't score baskets, but he's a great player on defense, not playing tonight, but he's one of the great players.
Well, I think on pick and roll with Mitchell Robinson, he does good on that pick and roll. And
yeah, for sure.
With the alley-oops. Obviously, I said, shooting-wise, but like I said, pick and roll, get easy buckets. That's what the center's job is, so.
Yep.
I also like Ron Harper Jr. off the bench. I know in Rutgers he did really good. I really want to see where his brother has been doing good, Dylan Harper on the Spurs, but I really want to see how he does. Because one thing I know about Ron Harper, since he's from Jersey, he's definitely offensively, but he also provides on the defensive area too. So, maybe, like I said, he is on the bench, but like I said, I really want to see if they use him or, like I said, in the game, so, Virginia.
Yeah, but, yeah, it's going to be, both these teams going to be interesting, but, like what players are going to be able to step up for both these teams, especially for the Celtics. Sam Hauser, he's going to have a great season, I already can tell. But, yeah, Kevin, are there any players that you think are going to step up for either of these teams this year?
For the Celtics, I think Peyton Pritchard is in for a really good year.
Yeah.
Obviously stepping in as the starting point guard coming off the bench a year ago where he won the Sixth Man of the Year. So now in a starting role, I think he's due for a big year. So definitely the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard. For the New York Knicks, I like it. OG Anunoby, we saw him in the first game. He's developing more as a three-point shooter. He needs to get a little bit better at driving to the basket, getting his packages better on for twos and stuff. But he is coming together as a really great player. I also like the new addition of Jordan Claxton. Even though we haven't seen much of him tonight, I think he is going to develop and he's going to be a quality veteran guy on the depth chart, especially for the bench and some of the younger guys. And Shamet, the last game he played against the Cavs, he had a good game. And already coming into tonight, he's played pretty well. So Shamet's someone I would look out for the New York Knicks.
Yeah, but right now we have Celtics currently up by 2, and it's been an exciting one. Yeah, we predicted the seed, where they're gonna land seeding wise and maybe in the playoffs. But let's talk let's talk, how many wins are they gonna get, each of these teams are gonna get this year?
I would say for the Knicks, I'm thinking 50 plus wins. For the Celtics, I'm thinking maybe 40 to 45 wins.
Yeah, I think Knicks will look at like 52, 53 wins. I'll say 53. Celtics, I think they're still going to be pretty good. I think we see 47 wins from them. Now it's going to be Simons back, Jonas. We'll get to you as Simons is going to find Brown. Jaylen Brown back now in for the Celtics. Back out to number 26 of Tillman. Tillman's going to find Simons. Finds Tillman. Tillman up with the three. What a three by Tillman. Off the bench for the Celtics. Stepping up there. Tillman gets the big three there.
Yeah, but Brunson going to take it up the court from the pass by Shaman. Brunson guarded by Gonzalez. Cat with the screen. Brunson controlling this offense pretty well tonight. But Brunson's going to drive and he's going to get it stripped away off the Celtics, but it is the Knicks ball. Tillman frustrated, saying maybe it was off Brunson, but the refs are going to give it back to the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Back out to Towns. Towns to Hart in the paint for an easy two. What a play by Josh Hart, just getting open.
As now Brown taking it now back down the court. Is going to find 28 back out to Boucher and 28 to Gomez there. As now with it, that's Tillman. Tillman back out to Brown. Brown goes up for the three. What a three by Jaylen Brown, and now he's down, able to get up there. Looked scared there for a second, but what a three. Jaylen Brown able to get it.
Chance had a 4-point play.
Yeah,
and
he's fouled there, yeah, so
I like how he paced himself. Like, he didn't rush with it. The ball was pacing. That's a big with hoopers. You have to kind of pace.
Yeah, for sure. But now Jaylen Brown on for the free throw here to put the Celtics up by 7. As goes up and the wall on in. It's now 7-point lead. Jason Tatum watching sadly on the sideline as Knicks. It's going to be the Knicks ball.
Josh Hart is going to pass to Shaman. Hart to Brunson. Brunson's going to take it up the court. Brunson guarded by Gonzalez with under 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Brunson looking for a play. Brunson is going to step back. For the fadeaway is good. Brunson for the midi.
The step back to get that one in for their two. That's going the highlight reel as now Simons finds Brown. Brown guarded by Anunoby goes back out, finds Simmons. Simmons with the three for the Celtics as the buzzer ticks to 0 and they get it right in time as now Brunson takes it back down with 11 seconds left the court.
Brunson looking to get the final playoff. 6 seconds remaining. Brunson to Hart. Hart for 2. And he's going to get rejected. What a calf for the Boston Celtics, who lead by 8 heading into the second quarter.
Yeah, these Celtics look hot, but we'll be back in just one moment.
All right.
And welcome back, and let's just update you on what's going on currently in the NBA as we come back. It's currently a 30-22 lead as we head into the second quarter, and let's talk there's other games going on too right now. We got the 1-0 Raptors taking on the 1-0 Bucks. Currently, the Bucks lead 67-66 in a close one, and then we have the Magic up 53-42 over the Hawks. Yeah, let's talk about Bucks Raptors first. Who do you guys see winning that game tonight, Jonas?
Well, right now the score is even. Like I said, Bucks obviously have Giannis, one of the best players in the NBA. Raptors, Brandon Ingram, and some other guys. But I got the Bucks taking this one. I think the Bucks can close it. I think they can definitely win this game and get a nice lead. Start leading up or start taking control.
Yeah. I would also have to agree. I'm gonna take the Bucks. I think Giannis is gonna be up there for the MVP in the MVP conversation this year. So I'm definitely gonna roll with the Bucks in that one.
Yeah, this early in the season, anything could happen. Usually the Raptors are making it very close for the Bucks, but I do think the Bucks are gonna get it done. It's gonna be a close one, but Bucks actually taking this one. And then now we got the Hawks and the Magic game. Currently the Magic are up by 11. 53-42, Jonas. Who you got winning that one tonight?
Man, two young teams going at it. The two rising stars, Paolo versus Trey. Trey is definitely has 8 points right now. Like I said, second quarter, 2 assists. They're getting involved. With Jalen Johnson right now is 10. Like I said, I do have though the Magic taking this one. I think Paolo. And like I said, I just like the Magic. They got a young core, and guys, a lot of role players, but plays team basketball. So I have the Magic taking that one.
Yeah, Kevin, what about you?
I'm running with the Magic in that one. I think the Hawks are very young, and they brought in some good players, but I think Paulo and that defense is just too good.
Yeah, the Hawks somehow managed to lose an opener to the Raptors, who are playing the Bucks tough right now. So we don't think the Raptors are going to be good, but I think the Magic are going to be a pretty good team this year. The top 5 seed in the East for sure, and I think the Magic get it done here. But yeah, we head back now to the second quarter, and as we start the second quarter, what do you guys think we're going to see happen here? As we're actually just going to get started here now. So, Jonas, do you want to take it away?
Yes, Chamber with the ball. Passes it to now Cat. Cat has the ball. Has it to OG for the dunk.
What a play by OG Anunoby there. Make it a 6-point game now. Here goes Derek White. Derek White moving it down the court. Guarded by Zip. As we go back out, it's going to find Simons. Simons back out to 99. Anunoby guarding there. Anunoby back out. As it's going to go back out to White. White goes up to the basket, tries to get the quick 2. A loose ball after the off basket there. And looks like they're going to call it Knicks ball, I believe. Wait to see. They're focusing on this. The screen just switched to this interview with the commish, but
Adam Silver.
Yeah. I don't know,
Definitely, but like I said, NBA's been doing well. Partnerships and everything. So let's see.
As it goes up, and that's a quick basket there for the Celtics. No, they didn't.
Violation.
Oh, yeah.
I think 5-second violation.
Yeah, I
Shot
wasn't
clock.
looking at the clock. Yeah. So they won't count that there. As now with it, a loose ball there.
Mikal Bridges with the ball. Passes it out to Cat. Guarded by Jaylen Brown.
Anthony Towns with it. It's going to finds Anunoby, who goes up for the 3. What a play by OG Anunoby for the 3. Back out to Brown now. It's going to find Simons. Simons goes up. A far shot, unfortunately, not able to go in the basket, but hits the basket. But Celtics rebound now with it is Brown. Goes up for the 3. Bounces off the basket. Taken back by the Knicks.
Cat with the ball. Passes it to Jordan Clarkson. Is going to shoot for the 3 and makes it. What a play by Jordan Clarkson.
We're all knotted up at 30 here. 8 straight points for the Knicks. Is now White with it. White back out. Jordan Walsh also is out there for the Celtics there, as looks like
That's some cookies right there. Cookies.
Looks like we've got
Knicks ball.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, Knicks are gonna take over as that goes out of bounds, and we'll just wait for the play to get started. All gnarled up at 30 as Knicks gonna take it back. Also out there is Tyler Kolek out there for the Knicks, as Bridges goes back out to Kolek.
Kolek with the ball, guarded by Pritchard, passes it back out to Mikal. Passes out to Carl. Passes it to OG, working on the post. OG with the fade, and misses. Celtics ball.
Celtics taking it on back now as Brown with it. Back out to Pritchard. Pritchard goes back out to White. White out to Pritchard. Back and forth with Pritchard and White. As Pritchard goes up for the 4-3, it's going to be just short there as it bounces off the rim and does not go in.
That was a good shot by Pritchard, but I feel like maybe he could have created some space, get to his spot. Because like that, he does shoot far from there, but like I said, get to his spot.
Yeah, we've seen some far ones for Pritchard, though, however, throughout the year.
Mikal, 3, and makes it.
11 straight for the Knicks there, as it's now a 33-30 lead, as Bridges is going to get that 3 there at 9:23 left in the second. As, just looking, what a 3 by Mikal Bridges, looking at that highlight with the Kolek with the assist, and it is currently at 11.1 for the Knicks as we head to commercial break.
I really do like Tyler Kolek, number 13 on the Knicks. I really, like I said, he's a rookie, right? I believe he's a rookie.
No, he's been on the team
for a long, well,
I don't know how long.
Honestly, I really like how he's playing. He's and from a point guard as a guard, you want to get everybody involved. I'm seeing him passing, not really a lot of offense, but like I said, he's getting his teammates involved and just being in that role. Kind of, he reminds me of a little bit of, because he kind of looks like him maybe a little bit, but John Stockton. I don't know if that's a little bit, but I'm kind of getting a little bit out of him. I guess the passing, but he's finding looks like he gave a nice look to Mikal and saw him in the corner for the 3. So definitely being a facilitator. Tyler Kolek, definitely, like I said, player to look out for, like we said. So
yeah, for sure. But player, I was gonna say that reminds me of Kolek. Yeah, Sam Hauser. Like his first season, he had like very little playing time. Second season, he started to show up a lot. Became a great weapon for the Celtics just to have on, and I now do feel like we're seeing the same thing with Kolak, and just two players I've always felt like are similar play styles overall, and I feel like the Hauser of the Knicks, but let's just take a look at a few other matchups which are currently going on. So we have the Cavs and we have the Nets. Cavs are currently up 46-32. What are your guys' predictions for that game tonight? Jonas, do you think the Nets are going to come back and win?
Honestly, I'm a Nets fan. I don't really know. I'm still hopeful, but honestly, if the Nets want to pull back in this, they're gonna have to. Like, I'm looking at the box score right now. Michael Porter Jr. has 14 points, and he's the highest one scorer, which I knew as a Nets fan I knew he would be. But Cameron Thomas, like being up there 7 minutes and 40 minutes, maybe, but having 2 points. I don't know. Like I said, he needs to heat up if the Nets want to win this. And honestly, like I said, Nicholas Claxton too has to get everybody involved. Points wise, defense. But honestly, I don't know if the Nets can make it. But I kind of have a strong feeling they can if they make a run. But Cavaliers, like I said, it's too hard when you got Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, like I said, and Jared Allen. Just a whole bunch of role players that, like I said, know how to win games and know how it takes to beat a team. So I don't know. I am hoping for the Nets, but I think I'm gonna stick with Cavs on this one. What about you, Kev?
I'm gonna go with the Cavs. I think the Nets are probably the worst team in the NBA, and I just don't think they're gonna get a lot of wins. I think they will be competitive in some games, but I'm taking the Cavs in that one.
Yeah, Cavs just a much better team here, of course, coming off that loss against the Knicks, but I think the Cavs rebound there. As now we're back with it. Simons with it. Pritchard, we found Simons there now out to White. White guarded by one. There, goes back out to Pritchard. And it's going to be the three that hits the back, or that does not go in. 3-point shot, fortunately, doesn't go.
Mikal with the ball. Joe passes it. Oh! And looks going to be out of bounds. OG was trying to get the ball, but it's going to be out of bounds. Celtics basketball.
Yeah, Bridges tries to find OG, but OG loses it, not able to hold on to it there. Bridges does throw it a little far out, making it hard for OG to get it, and it's going to be, Celtics able to get it back after that. As now we got White. It's going to find Pritchard back out to White. It's now movement now, finds Simons. Simons with it, back out to Kerner. As now movement. It's going to find a White. White with it. Goes up. Gets the quick two. Bounces off the basket. It's going to be Knicks ball. As this gets thrown out of bounds right after the rebound. And Celtics going to get this right back. Yeah, so wait to see what's going to happen here. But Celtics now with it as they're trying to end the streak for the Knicks as Hauser goes up for the three, and that's gonna go in. Second 3-pointer for Sam Hauser tonight. This guy's gonna be special this season as Sam Hauser gets the big three there. As now Anunoby movement down.
Anunoby with the ball in movement, pass it to Cat. Cat's looking for the help. Cat has the ball back, goes in for the layup. Oh, misses it. Celtics basketball.
Celtics are going to take it on back now. It's going to find Pritchard. It's going to be Kolek who interferes with it, but bounces out of bounds. We're all knotted up at 33. And it looks like it's still going to go in favor of the Knicks here. Wait, so lining back up. They're actually going to call it Celtics ball here. Sam Hauser now looks like will be throwing it back in as they wait to discuss here. And Karl Anthony Towns comes on out of the game as now Sam Hauser going to throw it back in. It's going to find Simons there. Simons with it, dribbling down. It's going to find White. White goes up for the three, and Derek White is going to get the three there for the Celtics. We're seeing a lot of threes tonight, especially on the Celtics side of things. They've been a three-point heavy team these last few seasons, and we're seeing it here again.
OG with the ball, makes moves on Hauser for the lay and gets the foul.
So it's gonna be foul there, and he will be shooting the free throws. What a three by Derek White a moment ago.
I was worried about who was on the defense. Honestly, nobody was just open. Knicks got to do better on defensively.
So our score currently 36 to Larry Bird as here comes Anunoby. First free throws up. That one rolls on an easy free throw for him there. As let's take a look at Simons here, and he was 16th ranked last season, 3-pointer, 8.5. As that goes up and goes in, it's going to be now taken back by the Celtics. Here comes Derek White. So, Celtics led NBA in 3-point attempts last season. As Derek White tries to get the far three, that's going to be way off as taken back by the Knicks.
Tyler Kolek with the ball, passes it to Jordan Clarkson has the ball for the shot. For three, misses. Pritchard with the ball back.
Taken, now finds White. White is going to lose it, taken back by the Knicks there as Bridges with it. And wait to see what the call is here. But fast-paced game going on here as we're 6:59 left in the second. Looking again at that, that's going to be Looks like, yeah, that's going to be called against White there.
Right. That's.
And it will be Knicks' ball either way, as yeah, Knicks take it back now. Bridges back out to Kolek.
Kolek with the ball. Going to the lane. For the layup. What a play by Kolek.
As now, Simon's back with it, is going to find White. White goes back, finds Hauser there, fast movement now. Passing on offense is now White with it. Goes back out to Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser, White playing pass with the basketball. As ball goes up in the air, Kolek tries to deflect it out of Hauser, and the ball winds up going out of bounds. Who touched it last? It looked like
Kolek.
yeah.
But I do like the defensive hustle, and that's what you want to see in this Knicks team, or any NBA team, but definitely with this Knicks team, is getting back on the defensive end.
Celtics take it back now. Movement now. Goes up for the two. It bounces off the rim. Won't go.
McBride pushing up the ball. Oh, does a little move. Passes it to Clarkson. Clarkson. Oh, misses the layup. Yabusele passes it to McBride, but it's going to be a foul call. Let's see. Wait to see what the refs say. Still not a good look by Kolek for the layup. Knicks balls. I believe so.
Kolek has really been showing up in this game, and next Wednesday.
Wednesday versus Sixers.
That's gonna be a good game, and here, I believe here in Philly as well. But we'll see as Knicks currently up this one. They're looking to go 2-0 in the season.
Kolek inbounding the ball, trying to look for somebody. Pass it to McBride. Pass it back out to Kolek. Kolek is reading the play. Shoots the three. Misses. But Clarkson gets the ball back for the Knicks. Clarkson's looking to move. Spin, but it's called a foul. Clarkson will be shooting 2, I believe.
And out comes Clarkson for the 2, and it has been a back and forth game. However, the Knicks, they are on a let's do the math.
Yabusele for 3 and makes it. Yabusele with the 3 for the Knicks. Knicks is leading up 40. Celtics is at 36.
18-6-1 for the Knicks right now, as Simons takes it down the court. Simons dribbling it, goes up, tries to get the 3, will not go. And this is the issue. Celtics, yes, a lot of 3s go in, but a lot of them don't. It's when the team shoots a lot of 3s, that's a risk. There's a risk that could cost you.
Yes, but honestly, nice play by Yabusele. Definitely nice play. Knicks with the ball. Jalen Brunson is back in the game. He's dribbling the ball.
He's guarded by Gonzalez.
Jalen has the ball control. Almost lost it. He's looking for the opening. Passes it to McBride. McBride shoots the 3 and misses. But Yabusele with the hustle has the ball back. Passes to Mikal. Passes to Jalen. Jalen passes to McBride. McBride for the 3 again. Misses. But Yabusele is still on for the offensive rebound. And Knicks will get the ball back. Yabusele with the hustle.
Wow, the Knicks are on fire right now, as they're going to continue to add some points here, and Knicks are just...
Jalen passes it to Bridges for the layup.
As now it's going to be Pritchard who takes it on back, moving down the court, guarded by McBride, as Pritchard with it.
And stolen by Mikal. McBride goes in for the layup, misses, but a foul.
Foul there, and on will come McBride for the free throws, as Knicks continue their streak. They're 20-6-1 here, and they're looking to make it even more. And at least it wasn't a 20-point lead comeback, but the Knicks are looking a lot like the playoff Knicks against the Celtics right now, as that one goes up, and McBride's first free throw is gonna roll on in. Now back up for the second free throw here. A 7-point game now, 7-point lead for the Knicks. 15 points from Miles McBride in the last matchup, as it's now going to be an 8-point game as Hauser is going to find Tillman back out. Tillman on the court.
Pritchard with the ball. Passes it to Jaylen Brown. Passes back to Tillman. Celtics are moving. Moving Tillman. Passes it to Hauser. Hauser for the three. And misses. Knicks get the ball back.
Jalen Brunson, fast move down the court, goes up for the three. That's number 0, Clarkston for the Knicks. What a play by Clarkston as that one falls on in. The Knicks now a 23-6 run as another amazing play for the Knicks. Just take a look at that. Brunson quick down the field, finds Clarkston, gets him in position for the three, and gets the basket. Great position there, and gets the three. What a play! That may be the play of the game, honestly, so far. But yeah, we head to a commercial break here, and we've had Knicks in control right now. What do you think the Celtics need to do to get back into this one, Kevin?
I think they started the first quarter off right. They went to what they know best, thus giving it to their best players on the court, which was Jaylen Brown. In the first quarter, he was playing really well. In the second quarter, I haven't seen Jaylen Brown pretty much at all, and because of that, the Knicks have been able to come back. I think they need to go to their best players, especially being down now. But the Knicks do tend to go up, like go on a run, and then let the team come back and then go on another run. So we could see the Celtics just come back because of how the Knicks tend to play in these games.
Yeah, for sure. Jonas, what about you?
I feel like the Celtics obviously has to get back on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Like Knicks are hustling right now. They're hustling, getting rebounds, getting possessions, offensive possessions. So definitely on the hustling. And even some of the shot making, if they can get some nice looks, I think Jaylen Brown hasn't really. I guess him getting some looks, I think he hasn't really been. I'm checking the box score now, but has 8 points, 12 minutes. So maybe, like I said, Knicks are doing a really good job guarding him. But like I said, definitely hustling and getting the offensive possessions on their hand. So
yeah, for sure. With the Celtics, like we see teams go on runs a lot, and the Celtics just need to go on a run and just act like the Knicks do. But right now, the Knicks are playing like the better team, and they've been able to figure it out against the Celtics squad, and we're gonna have to wait and see how they play. But yeah, their defense does have to step up, and they gotta play some offense. Even if like that includes not shooting threes every play, getting some twos that more likely would go in, that could get them back in it. Yeah, I think they need to do that. But yeah, they are shooting too many threes. There's many times I felt like yes, they make a lot of threes. They're the lead team making the most threes in the last few years in the NBA. But at the same time, like there's a lot of times where the threes haven't worked and have cost the Celtics as well, including multiple games in that Celtics-Knicks series in the playoffs this past year. But as we continue to commercial, let's look at another matchup. The Pistons currently take on the Rockets, and the Pistons lead 25-16. Who you guys got for that game?
Pistons and Rockets?
Yeah.
Ooh. Pistons are showing up big right now. I may have to go. I think the Rockets are going to come back, but I just think, I don't know. I think I might have to go with the Rockets after they play open tonight. If Şengün can get going and KD and the rest of the team, how they played against the Thunder, I got the Rockets.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Rockets in this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Pistons on the road. They lost in their last game on
So as it's going to be Simons who shoots for the three, doesn't go in. Knicks take it back. That's not what we wanted to see by the Celtics. There's now Brunson back out, guarded by Jaylen Brown. Goes back out, 28, back out to Brunson. guarded heavily by Tillman there. As Brunson tries to go up, gets the basket, it rolls on in.
And one by Jalen Brunson.
Knicks are tearing up the Celtics right now. As we are now, it's now a 20, I'm doing the math right, a 25 to 6-1 here for the Knicks. It's not looking so good.
That sidestep though, like I said, to get to the lane, get to the layup, I like that. That was a nice move, sidestep.
So, basket goes up, free throw goes up for Brunson. It's now going to be a 14-point lead as the Knicks start to pull away in this one.
Jaylen Brown with the ball for the Celtics, guarded by Jalen Brunson. Guarded Brown for the fadeaway. Oh, but it's going to be a foul. Cole.
Wait to see. But it looks like it's going to be... Wait to see what they decide to do here. But we do have a final score for you as Pritchard goes on for the shot. And that's going to be the Celtics' first point in a while, as it's now going to be a 13-point game. Knicks still in control, however. Doesn't make much of a difference, but who knows, maybe this could make a momentum shift for the Celtics. Simmons throws back out. It's going to find Pritchard. Pritchard with it. Guarded. As he's going to go up. Goes up for the basket. Won't go. Guarded by Clarkston there. What a great defensive job by Clarkston to not allow Pritchard to find the basket open there. And
Pritchard with the move, with the nice. That was a nice move.
It was.
Like I said, to get rid of the defense or confuse the defense with the spin.
Yeah. As now Pritchard goes up for the free throw, and that is going to roll on in. As now Anunoby comes on in for Clarkston, and Karl Anthony Towns comes on in as well. 16 points for Pritchard on Wednesday against the 76ers. A great opening night for him, as Pritchard now on for a second free throw. But what I was saying before, we got a final score update. Somers is able to beat Lakeland in a good game, winning 51-13 after leading 45-0 at halftime. Lakeland actually outscored them somehow in the second half, but Somers still able to get it done. So Anunoby gonna throw it back out for the Knicks.
Mikal with the ball being guarded by Simons. Mikal with the ball. Payson passes it to Cat. Cat fakes Tillman. Cat for the three and misses. But the Knicks get it back. Hart with the possession. Passes back out to Brunson. Pass back out to Cat. Cat is going to go for the foul. He's going to get it.
So now on for the foul is Karl Anthony Towns, and Knicks still in control of this one. 3:06 left, and we've had an exciting one here. If you're just getting here, Celtics starting off strong, going up 6-0, and then Knicks able to get back and do it, scoring 7 straight. We've had a back and forth game since that point, as we have Karl Anthony Towns able to get the first free throw there. And why don't we just have a moment Jason Tatum not on the Celtics this year. Jonas, how do you think it's going to affect the Celtics?
It's going to affect the Celtics a lot. Obviously, that's their leader. And like I said, offensively, defensively, like I said, Jason Tatum is one of the biggest stars in the NBA. It's going to affect them, but Celtics has to keep the momentum. They got to keep going.
So now with it is Hauser. Hauser goes back out to Pritchard. Pritchard with it. Who goes back out to Hauser. Goes up for the three. Another amazing three by Hauser. Wow, he may have 3 of the top plays for the Celtics tonight, as Hauser gets it from far, gets that 3 in. He is a 3 machine tonight, as now Jalen Brunson with it is going to find Karl Anthony Towns. Towns back out. It's going to be taken back by Brown and the Celtics.
Simons with the ball, passes it back out to Pritchard. Pritchard passes it to Brown. Passes back out to Tillman. Tillman fakes Brunson and gets the layup. Nice by Tillman.
Fast movement. What a drive there by the Celtics to get it down the court fast. There's now with it is Brunson. Brunson guarded by Brown. Goes up for the basket. It rolls around and won't go in. And yeah, so
You gotta love Brunson, the footwork. His footwork, even on this play, just to get the foul. Definitely, if you're a basketball player, footwork is one of the most important key things. If you're not a speed guard, big guys, footwork will get you a lot of looks. So, footwork by Brunson too. Footwork to get the draw the foul. Up to the line.
So, yeah, on comes Brunson for the free throws. First free throw goes in. It's good. Yeah, player out for the Knicks tonight is going to be Robinson. And unfortunately for the Celtics, as they could foul him for the free throws. But, yeah, now Brunson back on for the second free throw. They're trying to make the score once again a 10-point game, as that is going to roll on up. And Knicks are going to be up by 10 here, as now movement for Pritchard. Pritchard back out, guarded by Bridges. Pritchard finds Hauser, goes up for the three. Fortunately, that one will not go in as it bounces off the backboard, taken back by Josh Hart.
Josh Hart for the layup. Misses, but gets the ball back. Passes out to Brunson. Brunson fakes Hauser. Passes it to OG for the three. Misses, but Cat gets the board. Cat should have got a foul call. And he does.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was a wild play.
Yo, he like did the zesty stuff.
But Cat with the rebound back, what a hustle, what a play by Cat. Kind of pushed Jalen, but still got the board, and was mad. And was mad.
Yeah,
but
and Anobi was, if it was open to get that three, a little surprised that didn't go in, but because it looked like he got it. But yeah, Cat now on for the free throws there as he gets that first one. It's Jason Tatum, sideline. They were showing him a lot today.
talking to Jalen.
Yeah.
What they talking about? Hey Jason, you're not the coach, man. Let the coach do his job, but he is the leader on the team. So I get it. Now he's talking to the ref now.
Yeah.
Jason, all right, but Cap with the free throw makes it second possession.
They told him to sit down. Now, yeah, Tatum going back down to sit with the team after the ref told him. It's now Brown with it. It's gonna find Simons as now Pritchard back out, goes up with the three, bounces off the rim, does not go in.
Brunson, for the alley-oop to Mikal Bridges for a layup. What a play by Mikal Bridges.
Wow.
With the assist by Jalen Brunson.
As now Simons with it, 25-8-1 for the Knicks. They're on a one right now. As now Brown with it.
And it gets stolen by Cat.
Paul Anthony Towns able to steal it there. Back out to now Towns back with it. Gets the basket. Wow.
And one. You got to count that, Ben.
Yeah.
And one. But now let's see if we can finish this 3-point possession. But what a play. What a play by Cat.
Cat's player of the game so far.
Yeah, 100%. What? Yeah,
Man, but in football terms, I don't know how long would that be, but that was a long pass by Jalen Brunson.
That's pretty good for basketball.
Pretty good for basketball. That's just the vision, a point guard's vision.
Yeah, for football, it would be a short pass. But now we got Cat up for the free throw, and that is going to roll on in. Making it now a 61-44 game. As now Brown takes it back out. Simons with it. Simons going to find Tillman. Tillman, movement. Back out to Hauser. Hauser with it now. Back out to Tillman. Tillman tries to find Pritchard. It's going to be stolen by Anunoby and the Celtics. And the Knicks. As now Anunoby movement down the court. Taking his time. He's going to find Brunson. Brunson now with it. Guarded by Tillman. Brunson goes up for the three. Bam! Off the rim. Does not go in.
Pass it back out to OG for the three. And OG makes the three with the 5-second clock going out. Nice play by OG Anunoby.
20-point lead for the Knicks right now. Are we going to see a little bit of opposite of what we saw in the playoffs? Maybe Celtics come back and win, as now Brown just letting the clock tick on down 8 seconds left. They're probably going to try to get something quick here maybe as Brown loses it with 6.8 seconds left in the first half.
Knicks is just taking the dominance over this Celtics team. I'm sure at halftime, Joe Mazzulla will talk to this team and come up with a plan. Because, like I said, Knicks is hustling. They're getting boards, shots, looks, and it's looking all good for the Knicks right now.
So now back out, Brown with it, guarded by Hart. 4 seconds left. As now Brown tries to get a basket, goes up, and that won't go. Bounces off the rim, and we head to halftime. Terrible second quarter for the Boston Celtics. They were up by 8. Now they're down by 20 at halftime.
Let's start off by saying that the Knicks had 22 points in the first quarter, and they have 64. That's 42 points in the one quarter.
Yeah, that is crazy. What a quarter by these New York Knicks. This team is going to be a team to be reckoned with this season, and we head to halftime now, and it was exciting, back and forth first half, and we got started off. Celtics were strong from the beginning. It was a back and forth game. Obviously, Celtics went up 6-0. Knicks made it score 6-7, and after that, Celtics went on 1, Knicks went on 1. It was back and forth. Celtics were able to pull ahead, however, towards the end of the first quarter, leading 30-22. In the second quarter, however, it was all Knicks. From the beginning, just domination by the Knicks, and it was a 42-14 quarter for the Knicks. Just a great performance by them, and we're now at halftime. But as we head to halftime, Kevin, what are your thoughts in the first half?
I think the Knicks responded great in the second quarter, especially with the defensive side of the ball. They only gave up 14 points to the Celtics, and in that first quarter, we weren't playing defense as well as we should have. But, man, even though the Celtics are losing, how about Hauser? I mean, how many threes has he hit? He's at like 4 or 3 or something like that. He's really stepping it up as a three-point shooter for the Celtics.
Yeah, for sure.
And when Tatum comes back, that could be a key player to look out for, especially with the Celtics trying to compete. But anyways, I think the Knicks definitely had probably the best quarter I've seen in the NBA so far this year through all the games. That was a great way to respond. Played incredible on both sides of the ball. Again, 42 points in the second quarter, and they only gave up 14. So what a second quarter for the New York Knicks.
Yeah, Jonas, what are your thoughts on this first half?
Honestly, the first quarter was really close. The Knicks and Celtics were right there. But second quarter, the Knicks just dominated. I think what helped with the Knicks was their hustle on offensive possessions, defensive possessions on the Celtics, like getting the strips and making plays, just making looks, foul calls. Knicks is just taking advantage. They're really taking advantage with Tatum not being in there. Hopefully Celtics can come in this second half and come back with something, because Knicks right now are doing everything right now to win this game and take full control or expand their lead. So let's see what the second half brings with the Celtics. It's not over yet. Basketball is got a whole second half of, so maybe Celtics could turn it around and come back to get this W.
Yeah, and hopefully they do, but just great second. Overall, just the Knicks right now are playing phenomenal. They have taken control of this game in that second quarter. I think the Celtics could do it. I'd feel more confident if they had Tatum, but it's gonna if they're able to do it, it's gonna be a tough road for them to be able to get the comeback, but they could do it. We'll see. But I think the Knicks, as of right now, do have control. But let's talk about what's the best play you think in the first half. And I'll just go first in this one. There were so many, but I'm going to go Celtics here because I'm sure you guys are going to go next. I'm just going to mention Sam Hauser's threes. They've been phenomenal. just. I'm not giving one play, I'm giving 3 plays. There were 3 great threes by Sam Hauser. That second one, especially from far back. Those are just some impressive threes, and then also that play from Brunson to I'm drawing the guy's name, Clarkson as well. That was a great play there. But yeah, Kevin, what's the play of the game for you?
The play of the game for me is, I would say, Karl Anthony Towns in the first quarter. He hit a deep 3 that was a 4-point play. He missed the extra free throw to make it a 4-point play, but that play was incredible. He got fouled and he hit the 3 from like literally all the way down, deep 3. Couldn't come up with an extra point to make it a 4-point play, but really good play for Cat right there.
Play of the game.
Play of the game. I think I'm gonna take Cat. Cat's been doing very, very, very well. I guess his defensive presence, offensively getting looks, and like I said, really just doing it all as a big man, as a versatile big man. Because back in the day, big men were only really their centers, especially maybe like in the getting boards, getting dunking, all of that, like in the paint. But now the NBA, you see a lot of the big men now are the ones that are like leading the offense, that are getting shots and making threes and mid range. And Cat is like definitely been a part of that whole revolutionary thing. So Cat's doing everything. So I would say player of the game is Cat, and the second it would be Brunson to me.
Yeah, I'd say yeah. So now let's move on to player of the game. But yeah, let's just talk about, so on the Celtics side of things. Celtics, you gotta say, Jaylen Brown's had a great game, Derek White has, but you gotta say Hauser. I think Hauser's really stepped out in this first half, and I think Hauser. Kevin, what about you on the Celtics side of things?
I would have to agree with you. I think Sam Hauser has stepped up in this game. I do like Derek White. He's been playing pretty decent, but definitely Sam Hauser, just because of that 3-point presence he's brought to the Celtics team. And then for the Knicks, I would say Cat, obviously.
Jonas.
For the I'm sorry.
Celtics and then the Knicks player of the game.
Celtics and the Knicks. Honestly, right now it's Cat for the Knicks. Definitely second run up is Jaylen, like I was saying, and the Celtics. I'm really liking out of the Celtics. Pritchard's been getting, maybe Pritchard, maybe Brown, and Brown could come up in the second half, as the best player on the team. So yeah, those are my two between Jaylen Brown and Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah, and to my Knicks player of the game, you gotta say Cat. Cat has had a phenomenal game, but let's now talk about what each team needs to do to win this game. And Knicks, I'll just start off simple. Knicks just got to not blow the lead, continue playing like they played in that second quarter, and keep control of this one. The Celtics, they got to figure it out on defense and on offense and get back into this game. And they have to play like how they played, probably even better than how they played in that first quarter. And their defense has to be phenomenal. So, well, that's how I feel that what both teams need to do to win this game. Jonas, what do you think both teams need to do to win this game?
Well, Knicks, if they want to win this game, they have to keep being hungry. How they've been the whole game, getting defensive possessions, defense, offensive possessions, hustling and finding the looks, getting foul calls. Celtics got to come. Like I said, Celtics really honestly have to come. They just have to come. I just feel like the energy is off right now with the Celtics. They're not, I guess, offensively, but also defensively. They just letting the Knicks, but offensively. So they're going to have to come up with the energy if they want to win this game. They're going to have to keep offense and defense are gonna have to pick it up and start speeding and getting it together. So I would say that for the Celtics.
I would say for the Knicks, they definitely just want to play like the defense they were doing. They had in the second quarter. Only give up 14 points. If you're only giving up 14 points, you're gonna win every game if that's how much you're giving up in a quarter. But it's a matter of can the Knicks just continue to be who they are. I think creating those second chance opportunities for getting rebounds, especially Josh Hart. Josh Hart has had an incredible game for me. I think he's done a great job of getting rebounds, getting open and making a play. We saw the 2-point play that he had, just finding a way to get open in the paint, and he was just in for a free layup. So Josh Hart just brings that second chance opportunity. He's just a role player for the Knicks. He's a great role player. He's going to get you rebounds. He's going to get you a few points, but man, he's so great having him back on this team. And yeah, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. I think they've played an amazing game so far. Yeah, I would say game, because when you're able to come back and you're being resilient, I think you played an amazing game. So keep doing what they're doing, and they'll win this game.
Yeah. Alright, well, before we end halftime, I just want to remind you guys for all the streams we do, and just if you comment in the live chat who you think is going to be player of the, like, who deserves to be player of the game, and just comment your vote, and then whoever gets the most votes, even if it's one and it's you can comment guy on the bench. It just has to be a guy on one of these two teams. Whoever gets the most votes will be our streamed player of the game. But yeah, that's gonna do it for halftime. And actually, yeah, I forgot the most important part. Predictions going into the third quarter. What do you guys got?
I got the Knicks, but I kind of want to add to something really quick. The Heat have 74 points in the second quarter.
Whoa!
Second?
Yep.
In the second quarter right now?
Yeah, they on pace for like 200 points.
Against the Grizzlies, what's Ja doing? The Heat are taking control. They're like, it's a parade in our city, not in Ja's city. I like the Heat.
Actually, I think I have the Heat as my third seed in the East this year.
Wow.
I have the Heat being very good.
74 in the second, man.
Wow.
Ja Morant only, 10, okay.
That's crazy.
And the Rockets are coming back. It's a 3-point game. Shampoo has 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Oh, Shangu?
Yeah, but Flake calls him Shampoo.
Shampoo. Well, look, right now, the Mavericks 17-9 against the Wizards. Mavericks, let's see if they can get a win today. I know they lost against the Spurs, so this is definitely coming back.
Yeah, hopefully they could beat Wizards. Wizards are the Wizards, so
the Wizards are the Wizards. Yeah,
it should be an easy.
They have Jordan Poole, C.J. McCollum, obviously two great players, but good players. But outside of that, still a young team has to develop. So hopefully the Mavericks can take this game and take control.
Yeah, but for this game, Jonas, what do you see happening for the rest of this game? What's your final score prediction? Who do you see winning?
Ooh, I got the Knicks winning it. I'm gonna say the Knicks. I think they're on pace. I think they're gonna score. I'm gonna say 114, and maybe Celtics. No. Actually, I'm gonna say 120. 120 Knicks. Celtics. Maybe 90 or 100.
Okay, and I see the Knicks. I see the Celtics pulling what the Heat did in the first half. In the second half, I think they score 100 points. No, okay, just in the second half. No, it's going to be a long cause. I think the Celtics are going to start to make it a little closer at the start of the third, but then the Knicks are going to regain control, and the Knicks are going to go on to get a win. I think it won't be. I think the Celtics will honestly be able to keep it even with the Knicks in the second half, but score-wise in the second half, Knicks still have that 20-point advantage. They won't be able to come back from that, and yeah, I think the Knicks take this one. I'm gonna say 126 to 101.
I think the Knicks are gonna win this game, 118 to 102.
Alright, well, yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for our halftime. We'll be back in just one moment. Welcome back to the third quarter as we are back. So
Jalen Brunson with the ball steps back. It's going to get stripped by Jalen Brown and Derek White, but there is a call. Jalen Brunson coming back from halftime. The Celtics looking for a crazy comeback as they are down 20 points in the third quarter. But Derek White is going to take the ball out for the Boston Celtics.
Jalen Brown has the ball, passes it back out to Derek White. Derek White's trying to look for the opening. He's there. Has the ball passes back to Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown drives in and is going to be called a foul. Like how Jalen Brown get into the rim. Like I said, he doesn't. Like I said, the defenders are on him, but it's still getting the still driving, which is great.
Derek White looking to inbound.
Derek White is passing it back out. Back out to Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's reading the offense. Jalen Brunson with the ball, pass it back out to Hauser. Hauser for the three and makes it. What a play by Hauser. Getting an open look.
Yeah, Hauser just taking every shot he can from three. But Brunson looking to respond with his team. Screen by Cat. Brunson driving back out to Anunoby. Anunoby from three, and it is no good. Rebound by Pritchard.
Pritchard with the ball. Celtics are in control right now. Pritchard with the ball. Has a nice little move. He's getting in the lane. Pritchard passes it to number 7. That's what's his name?
that's Jalen. It's number 7. It's Jalen.
No, not Jalen Brown, the tall guy.
Anyways, Cat.
Tillman, yeah.
Cat with the ball. Gives it to Anunoby. Mikal Bridges with the ball. Stumbling and fumbling. Pass out to Deuce. Deuce gonna pass out back to Anunoby. Anunoby from three, and it's no good. But the Celtics are gonna get the ball back, and they're gonna take it down the court.
Derek White with the ball. With the ball, passes it back out to Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown for the three. Misses. Knicks with the possession.
Rebound by Brunson. Brunson looking to respond as they have not scored yet in this quarter. Brunson controlling the offense. Deuce is going to be moving, coordinating all his players. Screen by Anunoby. Back out to Deuce. Deuce from three. No good. Rebound by White.
White with the possession. Has the ball. Oh, with a nice little move. Has in control. Passes it back at the Hauser. Hauser for the deep three. And he makes it.
What a three by Sam Hauser from far back. That's the money ball in the 3-point contest. Sam Hauser. Let's just take a look at this again. So White is going to find Hauser from the logo. Gets the 3. What a play.
Sam Hauser is on fire today.
Sam Hauser's look good, and like I said, I'm sure Joe Mazzulla has talked with the Celtics how to get back in this game, and they're proving it by now. So just like I said, these little steps
I gotta check
is the key to winning the game. What a play by Hauser. That was a deep 3. He was looking about Chef Curry. He was looking like Stephen Curry out there. But Hauser's making a name for himself.
The way Hauser is playing, he looks like he's trying to play in that 3-point contest.
Maybe.
Yeah, for sure. He's reminded me also in this game of Larry Bird. He was just playing phenomenal. Or just Pritchard last season. He loves those 3s right now. And I hope he continues to do this throughout the season. I think, when I saw Hauser was in the starting lineup, I knew he was going to do good. And I'm excited to see the season that he has.
Yeah, I am. So, actually, that's something to talk about, Kevin bringing up the 3-point contest. For the NBA, so who do you guys think for the 3-point contest All-Star Weekend? I don't know what cities are going to be in. I think it's in LA. Is it in LA this year?
I don't know.
I think so. It's in LA. But who do you think who would be in the 3-point contest this year?
Well, I'll just say,
Curry.
it should be all the best 3-pointers, but really 3-point shooters each year, though they usually don't make it that. I think I want to see Curry. Usually when Curry's in it, he wins, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not Curry. I'm going to say, I think we see a Celtic on there. Maybe, I think it's going to be either, I could see White, honestly, doing it.
Yeah, White,
or maybe Pritchard. Hauser, though, how he's performing, he's doing pretty good. I don't see them choosing Hauser.
Yeah.
But maybe in a future year, but I think White and it's Curry obviously deserves to be in it. I think we could see Towns maybe. And Towns won a few years ago, I believe.
Yeah, Towns.
And maybe Towns goes in it. We see Brunson. We see
maybe
Shea. Yeah.
Shea. Oh yeah, well Shea.
Yeah.
What about
I would say Donovan Mitchell, maybe Tyler Hero.
What about Clay?
No.
You don't think Clay? Clay used to be in the.
I think PJ Washington has a better
5 years
chance
ago.
to be in the contest than Clay.
Then Clay? Yeah, well, I think Clay really, after his injury when the Warriors, when they versed the Raptors in the finals, he's never been the same. But if Clay can, honestly, I want Clay to get back to the Clay the Splash brother that I know, because Clay was definitely a big piece. Oh, that guy right here, Mr. Ant-Man. Anthony Edwards. Hey, we can't forget about him.
He don't be participating.
41 points. Oh, and Luka. You can't forget about Luka Doncic. So it's a lot of guys. This NBA season is a lot of good players. So definitely on the lookout. But you can't forget about them too. That's surprising we didn't say them too. You can't forget about them.
All right, back to the game now. After that Hauser deep 3, who has 15 points on the day, all by 3s. But Brunson is going to pass it to Deuce. Deuce hands it to Towns. Towns to Bridges. Bridges to Anunoby. Anunoby step back, fakes the... And it's good for a 3 by... Oh, no, that's Deuce. Excuse me. I thought it was Anunoby. But Deuce for the 3.
Jalen with the ball. Working on the post. Looking for the and is stripped by McBride. But Celtics will get the ball back in possession.
And with that, it's a 15-point lead for the Knicks. The score is 67-52.
That was a nice shot by McBride. Nice little fake. Alright,
so now Brown back out there.
Brown has the ball. We're on a post. He's going to go for the little midi, but misses. Jalen with the ball back. Brunson
leading his team up the court. Brunson from 3. It is good. 70-52 for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson hitting a good 3 there.
Jaylen Brown passes it back out the houses. Celtics have the ball in possession. Passes it to back with Pritchard. Pritchard has the ball. Looking for the help. Pritchard with the ball. Makes a move on McBride. Pritchard for the midi and makes it. Nice by Pritchard.
But Deuce is going to take it up the court. Deuce to Anunoby. Anunoby to Towns. Towns. With a nice pass to Brunson. Brunson with a nice pass to Mikal Bridges. Bridges from the midi, and it's no good. Bridges gets his own rebound. Back out to Brunson. Brunson from three, and it's good. Brunson with his back-to-back threes. That's 6 points for him in the quarter. But Pritchard is going to have the ball.
Pritchard's looking for the help. Hauser is moving the basketball. Moving. Pritchard back with the ball. Guarded by Brunson. Passes it to Jaylen Brown. Passes back out. Jaylen Brown with the dribbling moves. Jaylen Brown with the midi. And makes it. Nice play by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. Wonderful fade. I don't know if that was a fade, but
Fade,
wonderful shot from Brown there. But Bridge is going to drive to the rim, and it's going to get
Stripped by Hauser.
Knocked out of his hands right there. Let's look at this replay from Jalen Brunson from three. It's a beautiful shot. He's going to get that screen from Cat, and just that space just allows him to shoot a beautiful shot there. And he hits his emote, too.
There you go.
So now with it is going to be McBride back out to Cat. Cat with it now. It's going to find back out to McBride beyond the three-point line. Guarded by Tillman. Movement now goes back out to McBride.
Bridges.
Goes out to Bridges and gets the three.
Nice.
What a day shooting for the New York Knicks.
Yep. Celtics the ball. Jalen has it. Pass it back out to Tillman. Jalen guarded by Cat. What is Brown going to do? Brown goes to the lane. Passes it to Simons. Passes it to White. White footed at the three. And with an air ball.
That was too contested, Derek White. You know better.
Oh, it's okay, Derek White.
Look at this D. If it shows the replay, I think that was Deuce on him. He just stuffed him. Just put his hand in his face. And that was great defense. He was just too contested. But Brunson back out to Towns. Towns going to drive on Tillman. Towns is going to get fouled. Free throws coming for Towns, I think. Towns a little slow to get up, gets help from his teammates. That's what you like to see. Build a brotherhood with your teammates right there. That's what you want going into this postseason. We want players that are going to step up for one another. And that's what we're going to get here. Towns coming up for the free throws right now.
And I got to mention this, but Karl Anthony Towns is representing one of the best states that produces the best hoopers, which is Jersey. Jersey. From Edison, New Jersey up north, so always good to see a Jersey hooper playing in the NBA.
Towns' first one is good. Second shot coming up.
And Brunson is technically a Jersey hooper too. I don't know if you guys know, but was born in Cherry Hill. So, like I said, Jersey's always represented.
Towns, second free throw coming up.
Looking at the field, got White and Simons in the back of him, and Hauser next, and Tillman.
Simons with the ball for the Celtics, guarded by McBride. Simons almost getting stripped. He's trying to find an opening, but McBride with the defensive effort.
Wow.
Oh my God, by McBride.
Deuce by himself just playing like crazy defense. That's the defense that's textbook. That's the defense that these NBA coaches teach. And look at that, by himself too. He just got clamped.
McBride was like, you playing with your food. You can't be playing with your food. The cookies come out.
OG with the ball to Towns. Towns has it himself. Gives it to Deuce. Deuce is going to drive to the rim. Back out to Brunson. Cat with the screen. Brunson looking for a shot. Brunson from mid-range. And it's good. What a quarter for Brunson.
Celtics have possession. Brown with the ball, guarded by Anunoby. Brown taking his time, reading the offense. Has the ball, pass it back out to Tillman. Tillman passes out to Brown. Brown with the ball, with the spin move, but gets stripped by Anunoby. Knicks in possession. Bridges passes it to Brunson. Oh, Bridges misses the layup. But Celtics with possession. Celtics pass it back out to Hauser. Hauser with the three and misses.
Yeah, that was just, you should just, I know they wanted to go for the flashy play there, but you should just stop playing with your food right there. But Brunson from 3, it is no good. But Mikel gets the board. Pass to Towns. Towns with the ball. He's going to lose it. Towns looking for the foul there.
Simons with the ball for the Celtics. Simons is going for the layup, and he gets it. Thinking you would be in charge, but no. Simons takes that layup. What a play by him.
Deuce. I'm trying to make a play on Simons. Towns. Guarded by Tillman. Towns loses the ball. And it's going to be picked up by Derek White. Derek White's going to drive. Pass out to Brown. Brown. And there's a call.
Was that a travel or out of bounds?
I think it might have been out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Like I said, just simple mistakes. Just have to watch. Some mistakes can get cleaned up.
Upcoming games to look forward to. We got the Knicks play the Bucks next Tuesday, and Cavs play Celtics next Wednesday. Be interesting to see what happens in those matches.
Timberwolves, yeah.
Hopefully the Celtics could play the Cavs tough, but it's not looking good for them as how they are playing tonight.
Jalen Brunson having a great third quarter. Brunson inbounds to Deuce. Deuce is going to look to take it up himself. Guarded by Simons. Towns with the screen on Simons. Deuce for the layup, and it is good. What a play by Deuce. He's having a great game here tonight.
Simons with the ball for the Celtics. Pass that out to Brown. Brown shoots the 3, and he's going to make it. Brown is coming up hot in this quarter.
Brunson guarded by Gonzalez. Brunson gets the screen from Towns. Bridges with the ball. Bridges to Deuce. Deuce from 3, and it's no good. We have a call. Looks like Gonzalez is looking for a call, or something happened there. But key injuries in this season so far, we see that obviously Jason Tatum's out. A player who was in the finals last year for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, will be missing probably the entire season. But back to the game. The Knicks looking for another play. Brunson with the ball. And they're going to lose it. It's going to be a turnover by the Knicks, I think. Josh Hart saying it was out on the Celtics.
So wait to see what. We'll wait to see. It's going to be the Celtics ball here as White now with it, dribbling down the court. Movement. Simmons finds Simmons there. Simmons back now out. It's going to go back out to Brown as he goes up for the 2. Great 2 there to find Brown. It's going to be back to a 19-point game.
Knicks with the ball. Josh Hart has it. Pass it to Landry Shamet. Pass back out to Hart. Yabusele has the ball. Passes. Yabusele almost lost it. Has the ball back. Guarded by Gonzalez. Yabusele's losing it. Has Tyler with the ball. Guarded by Brown. Tyler losing it. And Celtics with the percent. Oh, go back. Mikel. Oh. But I believe it's gonna be Celtics ball. That was a crazy possession. Yabusele was definitely losing the ball. Gotta be a better handler with that as a big man. Gotta learn how to handle it. But Celtics do have the possession. Derek White inbounding it. Passing back out to Simons. Derek White just taking control with the ball, but guarded by Bridges.
Derek White looking for an offensive play to Simons. Brown looking to get open. You can see what he's trying to do. Back out to Simons. Simons behind the back. For the mid-range 2, it is an air ball. Josh Hart with the rebound. Yabusele trying to come up with the rebound or like the pass there, and it's just going to be deflected. But Jaylen Brown's going to pass out to Derek White from 3, and it's no good. Josh Hart looked like he got fouled there. Yeah, that is going to be Knicks ball.
Well, like I said, Josh Hart with the hustle, and this is what the Knicks have to keep on doing if they want to win the game. But at halftime, your Knicks with 82 and the Celtics with 63.
What a game as we head to the commercial break. And as we head to a commercial break, let's just take a look at both of these rosters here. And going into this 2025-2026 season, these teams especially the Celtics look a little different from a year ago. But obviously we got White, Brown, Simons, and Pritchard. Hauser, a player to keep an eye out for. We got we got a solid Celtics team. I can see Walsh taking a step up this season. Obviously, he's been a solid bench player. And then on the Knicks, obviously, we got Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, we got OG, we got Kel Bridges, we got Josh Hart, we got Robinson on the bench, and player that we also haven't seen much of tonight is Achua coming in. We haven't really seen him that much tonight, but Achua is someone who's been big. He had a great performance in the Knicks game that I went to a few years ago, and that's what both these teams look like heading into this season, but let's just take a look at some more of the matchups going on currently, and I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Just a reminder, also comment who you think deserves to win MVP of this game, and whatever name is in there, along if they're on the teams, whatever team name is in there the most in the live chat will win the MVP. But let's talk about now. Let's just take a look. It's currently an 86-47 game with the Heat and Grizzlies at halftime. Do you think the Grizzlies are going to come back? Or how many points? More so, I should be asking. How many points do you think the Heat are going to score in this one?
I would say they're definitely going to slow down probably in the second half, but they're probably on pace to put like 100, I would say 160 or something.
I think they're going to slow down for sure. I'm going to say like 130.
130. Well, third quarter with 1 minute 59 seconds left. The Nets can come back. The Nets have 81 and the Cavs have 98. Well, now 84. The Nets in 98. So Nets are trying to make a push. What do you guys think? Can they do it?
Nope. It's 98 and 84.
It's third quarter, then they got fourth quarter.
I don't know. The fact that it's this close is surprising, but I think the Cavs are heading to
it's a
easy
14-point
win
game.
Yeah, it's 14. They could make it a good. They could make it tough, but no, I think the Cavs are losing
the
to
Mavs
victory
are losing
still.
to the Wizards.
They are? Oh, brother.
So we're back out now.
Back to the
2:24
game.
left in the
And
third.
Anunoby for the 2, and he's rejected, but Shamit's going to get the rebound. And Anunoby's back in the corner for 3, and it's no good, but almost a rebound, but Simon's going to take it up for the Celtics.
Simons with the ball, passes it. Payton Pritchard has it back to Simons. Has it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez is going to drive to the paint, and for the layup. Nice layup by Gonzalez. Great to see a move. Good move.
Kolek. Pass out to Yabusele. Kolek looking to get it back. Kolek to Josh Hart in the corner, and he's going to get stuffed by Boucher.
That's what you want as a center in the NBA, to guard those guys at the corners, not leave them open, hustling for the defensive play. Nice by Boucher.
Crazy rejection right there, but Shamit looking to inbound. Yabusele's going to get it. Looking for someone to get open. Finds Kolek. And did they get that up in time? Doesn't look like they did, but...
No,
they did. The referee said it's good. That's a 2 for Kolek. Amazing play right there.
Pritchard with the ball. Pass back to Simons. Pritchard has the ball for the Celtics. Pass out to Boucher. Trying to find Jalen, but Jalen's guarded by OG. Has it back to Simons. Simons guarded by Kolak. Simons. Oh, it gets stripped. The Knicks with the possession.
Josh Hart. Back to Kolak. Kolak to Anunoby. Anunoby turns it over. Pritchard drive with a fast break. And he's going to step up for three, and it's going to be no good.
What's the call?
It looked to be touched last by the Celtics.
But what a play by Kolak. With the little filet, the little jelly. Nice by Kolak.
Kolak in his second year in the NBA. Developing really well so far through 2 years. But the Knicks are up 19. Jalen Brown with under 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Looking to start a spark on offense. Brown in his spot from the step back, and it's no good. Karl-Anthony Towns is going to come up with the rebound. Josh Hart on the fast break. Hart to Towns. Towns fakes out the three. Kolak is going to lose the ball. Foul on Simons for the reach-in foul.
.27 seconds left in this third as Simons comes on now, and Celtics, like I predicted, yes, they're still down by 19, but they've been able to keep it pretty much even with the Knicks in this third quarter, despite the score deficit. As
Kolak looking to inbound the ball. With under 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter, another great half for the New York Knicks, who have kept their lead. Anunoby, Towns, Shamet, and Hart in the game. Kolak tries to go to Anunoby. Simon's going to give it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez for the two. It's no good. And it's Knicks ball.
But a hustle. That was a hustle play by the Knicks on the defensive
Brown
end.
is arguing that it was off the New York Knicks, but Josh Hart's going to give it to Kolak. Kolak looking for the last shot of the quarter. Back out to Josh Hart. Hart to Shamet. Shamet for three, and it's good.
that will make it a 20-point game.
Wait, hold
here.
on. There might be a call.
It might be a call. Was that out of bounds or foul?
Did he step out of bounds?
No, it looks to be in bounds there. That looks to be a basket. So let's see.
They did not
what
count the
they
three
call
yet
there.
for some reason.
Might have been maybe a scream. I don't know.
He was wide open. I don't know.
That looked like it went in for sure.
Nah, that was. Well, Celtics have the ball with 6.5 seconds left in the third. Gonzalez passed it to Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown's looking behind the back against Shaman. Jalen Brown for the midi and misses it with the third. The Knicks with 82. Celtics with 65 leading into the fourth quarter. The Knicks are in control.
Knicks lead by 17 heading into the last quarter. We are winning this game, as I am a Knicks fan and Ben is a Celtics fan, so it was good to see the Knicks destroying the Celtics. But they are without Towns. But what are some of your takeaways? What do you think that the Celtics can do to improve? But I'm going to start off by saying I think the Celtics are losing because they're not getting their guards involved. I feel like, at least they're not getting Pritchard involved. I have not seen Pritchard shoot as much as he should be shooting. He's probably one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and he's not getting enough shots up.
Yeah, for sure. But it also helps. Like we're seeing a lot of players that haven't really played that much for the Celtics, and they're still getting used to just the feel of being in the NBA. I think that's affected them, but also just the fact that they don't have Tatum. Yeah, I think Celtics. I think they'll be able to figure out it's just going to be maybe a rough year.
I think, Pritchard is playing like hoodoo garbage. He has 24 minutes, 5 points.
Oh, wow.
And he's starting. He's playing horrendous.
Jonas, do you have anything to say?
Well, honestly, the Knicks are doing well. Like I said, everything happens in the fourth quarter. This is but especially in the NBA. Who wants it more? Who wants to win it more? And Knicks are taking control. If Celtics want to get back in this one, they're gonna definitely, like I said, getting Pritchard involved, getting their guards involved, and they're gonna have to be hungry to get this win. I think Knicks are doing really good, getting looks, and Cat. I know Cat was out a little bit at the end, but I'm sure he'll have a big impact on the fourth quarter if the Knicks want to win this one. Cat is gonna have to take control. Brunson's gonna keep up the scoring, and so this last quarter, I think I still got the Knicks winning this one, but you never know. Basketball is a game of runs. So one thing about it, the Celtics can get a good run out there, and if they have a good run and got their chemistry going, they can come back in this game and possibly take it. So we'll have to see. But like I said, Knicks are still in the favorite. They're still winning. So let's see what this fourth quarter has in tow for us.
Well, going back to some of the games that are happening live in the NBA, the Hawks and Magic are tied with 54 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Who do you guys think is winning that game?
Well,
with under a minute left, tied 105 each.
I think we go into overtime. I think we see them Hawks take it. I think Hawks are a hungry team. I said Magic before. I think Hawks.
I'm sticking with my pick, and I'm going with the Magic. They just hit 2 free throws to tie the game. I think their defense is going to come up in this next minute, and I think they're going to get away with a win.
Yeah, I think Magic, too. I got to go with Kev. Magic is just looking good. But look at Jalen Brunson. 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Definitely has a bigger size. We definitely want to see more rebounds. But on the points, great by Brunson. Cat, 18 points, 8 rebounds. Like I said, this fourth quarter, I see Cat really taking control offensively. So let's see what this fourth quarter has in tell for us. With Brunson sitting out on the bench.
So back out a quick 3 for the Celtics. As they do a quick 3 there to make it a 68-82 game now. A little excitement there as McBride tries to get the far 3, doesn't get it, but rebounded by the Knicks there as Cat goes up, and that won't go. Celtics take it back.
As I was saying in the third quarter break, Pritchard was playing terrible. Comes out of the quarter and hits a fast breaking 3 straight out of the half. Way to start the quarter for Pritchard. As he was 1 for 7. Now he's 2 for 8. So definitely want to see him put up more shots as he just made his first one in this quarter. But
Lost it, but it's going to be White who gets it back here. As White now with it. Guard by, as it goes up by Bridges, goes up, doesn't get it, and then it's going to be number 28 to help
Gonzalez.
To go in. Yeah, that's Gonzalez.
Gonzalez with a great play. But Kolek is going to try to take it up as he is guarded by Simons. Towns looking to set the screen for Kolek. Kolek's going to work around it. Back out to Towns. It's going to be a turnover by Kolek. It's going to be Gonzalez to Simons. Simons gets rejected. Deuce with the rebound. Back out to Clarkson. Clarkson from 3. No good. Towns with the rebound. Towns with the rebound again. Towns. Oh my goodness. What the heck was that?
The hustle by Cat, though. You know, he's frustrated, but that was hustle. 3, like I said, and that's what you see in a big man. One of the best big men in the NBA.
Bro just got like 4 rebounds.
Could not get it in at all. Just great pressure there by the Celtics.
How many rebounds did he just get?
Yeah, 12.8 rebounds per game last season, and most by the Knicks in a long time. As he now goes on for the free throws right here.
First one is up, and is good.
Now
Knicks lead by 13 so far. Another shot coming up for Karl Anthony Towns.
Cool fact about Karl Anthony Towns, his cousin, I believe, cousin or aunt or something, yeah, she worked at my high school, which is pretty cool. But now on for a second free throw. That one goes up and it rolls on in, making it a 14-point game. Celtics making it a little bit closer here in the fourth. Now coming down is White. White back out to Simons, guarded by Kolek. So now Simons with it. Guarded by Towns, tries to shoot the two, and it rolls on in for the basket.
Great shot over Towns right there, but Kolek guarded by Gonzalez. Towns sets the screen for him. Bridges to Deuce. Deuce to Kolek. Kolek to Towns. Towns from deep, and it is good! Towns!
What a play by Karl Anthony Towns from a bit from beyond the three-point line. Wow, we've seen multiple amazing threes tonight. That one just may have just topped them all. What a play by Karl Anthony Towns. White is going to be just short there.
Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns is having a great game here tonight. He has, I believe, he has 23 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. He is definitely player of the game so far for the New York Knicks. But yeah, under 10 minutes left. Derek White coming to the line, shooting his free throws, trying to keep this game somewhat competitive. His first one is up, and it is good.
That is going to make it a 14-point game once again here. As, 9:27 left in this one. The Celtics, yes, they're down, but they look to have control. I believe they have more points in the second half. Yeah, actually, they have more points in the second half as. So now it's going to be Kolek with it. Movement around. It's going to find Towns.
It's going to get the pass. Kolek is going to be not able to get it out. Kolek just gets stuffed by the defense, and he's going to just get it turned over there. But Simons looking to drive quick, and there's going to be a call here. I think it's going to be on Clarkson. Yeah. Call on Clarkson.
And it's been Knicks right now in control, but if the Celtics continue this momentum, I think they could make this a game. We still got 9 minutes. We got plenty of time left. We've seen some crazy things happen in the NBA, and Jaylen Brown currently not in the game as the first free throw. No good for Simons. Not what we want to see there, especially me as a Celtics fan. Second one will go in. That makes it a 12-point game now. Kolek back with it.
Kolek taking it up the court. Knicks lead by 12. Under 9 minutes to go. Towns. There's going to be a call. Looks like there's going to be a foul on Pritchard. Or Boucher. Calling for a foul. We are unsure of the call so far, but we are stopped. Brunson looking to come back into the game after he started that third quarter off at as a fast start. Excuse me. But the Knicks have the ball. Brunson looking to inbound.
Back out. Not able to stay pounds, and White is going to wind up with it after all that. Back out to Pritchard. Doesn't find a good opening for the three, and screen freezes for a second. At the end of the day, it's going to be the Knicks' balls. Now Brunson movement down. Brunson goes up. Three, it hits the rim, will not go in. Celtics take it back. Here goes Pritchard.
Call on Gonzalez. Oh no, it's not a call, it's a timeout, I think.
Timeout, that's going to stop the play, and Pritchard was trying to shoot that three there, but going to be a timeout, and let's just take a look at more of these matchups currently going on. We got the Spurs taking on the Pelicans, and the Pelicans, they're keeping up with the Spurs. It's currently a 5-point game, 70-65 in the middle of the third. Who you guys got?
We got the Spurs.
Jonas, who you got? Spurs, Pelicans.
Spurs, Pelicans, two great teams. Obviously, Zion, big body, getting it offensively, defensively, and then Victor Wemby on Spurs. But I got that. I think I'm gonna take this. That's a good one. I think I'm gonna take the Pelicans though. I think they can win this. Wemby, obviously they gotta stop him. Gotta put a body on him, but. I think Pelicans can win this definitely with Zion and Jordan Poole and, like I said, and some of their guys, I think, and Trey Murphy, I think they can definitely win this one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Spurs. Yes, Pelicans are making it tough, but the Spurs are going to be able to pull it off. But let's look at this. This is probably the most surprisingest one so far. Now, the Heat are pretty surprising, but this one's pretty surprising too. Wizards lead the Mavs at halftime. The Wizards. Do you think the Wizards are going to be able to hold on to this lead?
No.
Yeah.
I think if Cooper. So 16 minutes, Cooper has 5 points. Halftime. But I feel like if Cooper wants to have a start and if he wants to be in the starting lineup for the Mavericks or anything, he's going to have to prove against one of the worst teams in the NBA that he can dominate. Anthony Davis, 16 points. Great to see that from him. 8 rebounds. PJ Washington, 11 points, 7 rebounds. So it's always great to see those guys in. But like I said, Cooper has to come up. But I'm going to say this, guys. I don't know if you agree. I'm going to have to say it. But since it's halftime, Mavericks can come up. But I feel like if Kyrie was playing in this game, that ain't happening.
Yep.
That's not going to happen. I feel like he would have been dominating. Kyrie would have been. I think this would have been easy. But you know what? I think Mavericks can get back in this one. D'Lo is so surprising. D'Lo at 8 minutes, got to get him in. Only has 1 point. What do you guys think of D'Lo only having 1 point in 8 minutes?
But he hasn't been good since the Brooklyn Net days.
Yeah. Like he's been starting like he's a
D'Lo was I want to see D'Lo get back to when he was with the Nets at his Nets peak. I think with the Mavericks, he has to take that role with him taking rid of Kyrie. So hopefully they can get him involved. I guess coming off the bench. So we'll see. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We will definitely see.
Yeah. But we head back to the game when Hawks were able to hold on over the Magic. I got that right. 111 to 107. White back out there now. Celtics made this a 12-point game, only 4 threes down. As back out to Kerner. Back out finds Hauser. Hauser back finds Kerner. Kerner with it now. Can't find a teammate there. Tries to go up for the basket. Hits the backboard. Will not go in. Bridges with it.
Mikal Bridges with the ball to Deuce to Brunson. Brunson from 2. Brunson no good from the mid-range shot.
Here comes Derek White. Now movement down. Derek White goes up for the far 3. Thought that could go in, but
and the referee is saying Karl Anthony Towns stepped out of bounds. It's going to be Celtics ball.
Wow.
They're trying to cut it within 10 points if they can get a 3-point shot here, or with the 2, it's a 10-point game.
Yeah, let's see if they're able to do it here. And Derek White looks to be heading to the bench here, and just as we have a moment, Warriors Trailblazers play tonight. Warriors have had 2 great wins this season. They're 2-0. Yeah.
I think Mike Brown is maybe challenging the play if it was out of bounds. I think Karl Anthony Towns was able to get that ball off.
But let's just take a look at this game. Warriors Trailblazers. Who you guys got tonight?
Warriors Trailblazers. Well, Curry, honestly, for the Trailblazers, they're going to have to stop Curry. Curry was coming off of 43 points against the Nuggets, which was a great game. Obviously, Curry has definitely came and started the season off strong. But But I got the Warriors. I think the Trailblazers. Who's on the Trailblazers? I don't even know. I know.
Lillard,
Oh, Lillard. But
Holiday.
But
Yeah,
still,
true.
like I said, a lot of young core. I got the Warriors. I don't think even Lillard's going to be able to stop Curry.
Yeah.
Lillard's not playing. He's been injured.
Oh, he's been
yeah.
injured? Oh,
Yeah.
so that's going to be a toll, yeah. I got Warriors. Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Warriors have had 2 impressive wins to start off the
What
season
about
as well.
Ant-Man versus Luka?
That's gonna be a good one.
Lakers.
Yeah, Timberwolves obviously had the advantage in the playoffs with LeBron being out. Luka basically like the only all-star player on the Lakers. I think Timberwolves, great well-rounded team. I think the Timberwolves get it done.
Yeah, probably Ant coming off 41 points. Like I said, on the tear. Luka's it's gonna be high scoring, so we would definitely have to see. But I think Timberwolves can take this. But that's a
I was gonna say, no, you can finish.
no. I was just saying, just to go back on score. But did you mention about Bucks and Raptors? About to, yeah. Well, Bucks, we was right about that. Bucks takes the win, 122 Bucks, and Raptors 116 Bucks. You are the winners for tonight. Now, Kev.
I was gonna say, back to that Ant-Man and the Timberwolves. Who do you guys think is probably the best player? I mean, the second best player on the Timberwolves, besides Anthony Edwards. I mean, Ant dropped 41 in that first game they played.
They are a pretty good, well-rounded team. I'm trying to pull up the roster.
What do you think about like Julius Randle? Do you think he's good?
Yeah,
McDaniels?
he's pretty good. Like, yes, he's not as good as
Terrence
like, he was
Shannon
with the Knicks.
Jr., Nas, DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo. Remember those days back in the Knicks.
Does anyone know if
yeah.
Rob Dillingham will ever play or not?
Who knows? I don't know.
I think he could play, but Rob Dillingham, high school, he was the highlight guy, was good. But, this is the NBA, so I feel like Rob is definitely, all the shifty moves, it's all good. But you got to learn, like I said, team basketball. NBA is a whole nother story. It's not a one man. So maybe Rob will play. Like I say, he's still young, so a lot of leadership. But we will see in the next coming. Maybe he will have a chance to see him.
And guys, just something to think of for the next commercial break. Let's predict the NBA Cup winner. Why not? As Fastman went down the field, it's going to be Celtics ball. So, Pritchard now with it. Movement around. Guarded by Clarkston. Finds Hauser. Hauser tries to go up for the 3. That one won't go. Bounces off the basket there.
Clarkson with the rebound. Passes to Brunson. Brunson looking to drive to the rim. Floater. And it's good! What a shot by Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson just runs on up to the basket, gets the quick basket there. As we go now back out to Pritchard. That's going to be just a little short there, but Celtics with the rebound. Hauser back up for the 3. Bang! That one goes in. Sam Hauser. Another 3 for him tonight. Celtics make it an 11-point game.
That's Sam Hauser's 6th 3 of the day, giving him 18 points all by threes. But Brunson with a fadeaway shot, no good. And there is a call. They're saying shooting foul on Gonzalez. Brunson will be going to the line.
Yeah.
What a day for Hauser, though. Win or lose, that is definitely someone who is going to put up some good points for you. If he could shoot like that as a big man, too. He's a forward. He's able to shoot the 3 ball like that. It's a great player right there. But Jalen Brunson on the day, 21 points. 5 for 5 on free throws. And that's going to make him 6 for 6. One more to go. 78-90 game, 12-point lead for the New York Knicks. Trying to extend it to 13.
Yeah, last year, of course, winning the clutch player of the year. As now on for the second free throw there, Jalen Brunson. He's really become amazing, especially on this Knicks squad, and he's really turned in from coming over from the Mavs. Really turned into a great player and great team leader. As now Pritchard with it, Brown down as play goes on. Pritchard with it, back out to White. White tries to get it, loses the ball there. Ball loose on the ground, picked up by Sam Hauser. Hauser back out to Brown. Brown with it. goes and just throws it out of bounds there. Had no vision of the basket there. Throws it out.
Turnover. Knicks with the ball. Mikal Bridges had a pretty good game today. Back out to Brunson. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges for the mid-range shot. And it's no good. Rebound by Hauser. Pass out to Derek White.
White finds Brown. Brown loses it but picks it back up. Brown now with it. Guard by Brunson. Finds 28. Finds White. White with the three. White from the right side of the basket gets the three there, and
timeout taken by the Knicks.
Yeah, and it's gonna be back to a 10-point game. Celtics do have the advantage in the second half, but they are still down by 10 with 5:57 left. And yeah, let's talk about what are your guys' predictions. I know we still got time before it, but what team do you think you got? Who's gonna win the NBA in-season tournament? Kevin, do you want to go first?
Usually the team that wins that is a team that isn't really good.
True, yeah.
Because I believe last year the Milwaukee Bucks won it,
Yes.
and the year before the Los Angeles Lakers won it.
Yeah.
So it's usually a team that is decent but not great.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I think the 2025-2026 NBA in-season cup champion will be
I don't
I don't even know.
Well,
I'm gonna say the Timberwolves.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, Josh, what about you? Should wait to get back.
Honestly, NBA in season by the groups, but like Kevin said, it's usually the team that's not really good. But you never know, could be Thunder. But I gotta pick my Nets though. But we are on back to the game now.
Yeah, back out of the game. You gotta hold on for my prediction as McBride goes back out to Brunson.
Brunson gets the screen from Hart. It is a 10-point game, so they need to extend their lead. Brunson from the contested two, in and out, but rebound by Josh Hart. What an effort! Back to Deuce, and back to Hart with the rebound again. Oh my gosh. Brunson's going to come up with the two. Oh, this is why the Knicks love Josh Hart. The effort that he puts in these plays is incredible.
Now with it is White. White back out to Brown. Brown can't find the opening for the three, so he goes up for the basket, and it's going to roll on in. What a two for Jaylen Brown. Back to a 10-point game here.
Brunson, guarded by Pritchard and Gonzalez. McBride with the ball. Gives it to Anunoby. Guarded by Gonzalez. Timeout taken by the New York Knicks.
Yeah, and the in-season tournament. It's a team that's good, but like not amazing. Usually, as Kevin was saying, I want to say Celtics, but I just don't feel like they can do it. Wow.
Where Brooklyn at by 1 right now. Nets have 120. Cavaliers have 121. Nets are a home opener. Nets is looking. What do you guys think? You think Nets can pull back and win this one?
Yep.
They could.
I thought they were done for. They were down like
Nets. You can't forget about the Net. Hey, as a Nets fan, I'm hyped, y'all. So yeah, Cameron Thomas is coming in clutch. 31 points by Cameron Thomas. Gotta look at 29 by Michael Porter Jr. Like I said, 3-point game. Come on, Nets. You gotta pull in for this one.
Yeah, but my in-season tournament, I'm going with, obviously a team that's not amazing, and let's just keep the trend going for all the not good teams winning. I think the Warriors win the in-season tournament over.
But the Warriors are doing all right though.
Yeah.
2-0, you know.
They're pretty good, but they're not
Not good,
Curry's
yeah.
not in his prime anymore, and I think they beat the Cavs, so it's actually a pretty good series. Yeah, but not something we want to see, honestly. That's what usually happens.
And nobody's shaking up on that. Doesn't look like he's going to return in this game. But Towns, and there is a call.
So a little under 5 minutes left in this one, and let's see. Celtics D really gonna need to show up here, but Celtics already halfway there for the comeback. As let's see if they're able to get it done. As Brown goes up for the three, and that will not go.
Hart.
Rebounded by the Knicks there.
Hart tries to get the rebound, just throws it back into play, and Karl Anthony Towns is able to come up with it for a bit, and it's knocked out of the hands by one of the Celtics players. So it is going to go back to the Knicks, but it is a 10-point game under 5 minutes. Celtics looking to play great defense.
Brunson with it now. Brunson goes up for the basket, and it rolls on in for the Knicks. Great under basket for the Knicks there, as Anunoby currently on the sidelines now. Pritchard with it. It's going to find White. White loses it, but able to grab it back. Goes back out to Pritchard. Pritchard with it. Back out to White again. Goes up for the basket, and it's going to be short. A short basket for the three there.
Yeah, Derek White just took a contested shot, and he wasn't able to come up with it. It was an air ball. But Jalen Brunson looking to close this game out. Guarded by Gonzalez. Towns to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded, double teamed by the Celtics. Deuce back to Brunson. The Knicks want Brunson with the ball, clearly. Brunson has three people on him to Towns. Towns is not able to come up with it. It's going to be a fast break for the Celtics. And Jaylen Brown isn't going to be able to come up with the layup. Was he fouled, though? Looks like he was.
So that is going to bring him on for the free throws here. And yeah, let's just... Yeah, we've been talking at NBA, but yeah, let's talk about football quickly. So based on the first few bunch of weeks, who's the best team in the NFL right now? Is the first free throws good?
I'd say the Colts.
Colts.
And the Chiefs, maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. This is tough, but yeah, I may have to say honestly the Colts. The Patriots obviously up there, and then on the NFC side, Packers. Yes, they have that tie, but they've been pretty good besides those two games. So, and it's really up for grabs right now. Chiefs as well have been playing phenomenal, but Knicks currently up by 11 as they get 1 point there on the free throws, and yeah, looking at that, they able to go back down. White almost tried to get the pick two there, but now yeah, Knicks with it. Bridges back out. Bridges goes. It's gonna find that is McBride. As McBride with it goes back underhand, back out to Hart. Hart goes up, tries to get the three, taken back by Brown. Brown brings it down the court, back out, and the ball is gonna be stuffed out of his hands, knocked out of his hands. Brunson helped back up there. Yeah, great defense.
I think that was
by
Quinta.
Brunson. Yeah, Quinta.
Tries to go up for the slam. He's just going to get the
Oh,
foul.
that's all ball.
Is that clean?
That was clean. They call a foul.
Right.
Oh, NBA.
Quinta for the free throw. It is good.
Now on for his second free throw. Yeah, so they give them that, and yeah, Knicks still able to get points, however, so this Celtics D still show up as the second free throw. Does not go. Will that loom large? We'll see, as now Brunson with it.
Brunson with the ball to Hart. Hart to Towns. Towns from... Never mind. Towns back to Brunson. Brunson drives to the rim. Brunson to Deuce. Deuce for three, and it's good. What a play by the Knicks. Everyone touches the ball in that play pretty much.
Yeah, and that is Trey McBride from the Arizona Cardinals. Now McBride able to get it in from the Knicks, as now with his Brown goes back up, and that rolls on in, and that's gonna be a quick two there. 98-87 just scored. 2:28 left in this one.
Hart taking it up for the Knicks. To Towns. Towns to Brunson. Brunson to Josh Hart. Brunson back with the ball. Guarded by Brown. Brunson to Towns. Towns with the slam. Derek White on the fast break, and he's going to come up with a dunk. Was he fouled? Never mind. He was not fouled, but the points do count. It's an 11-point game, under 2 minutes, and we are going to get a timeout.
So, yeah, looking back just at that three before by McBride, what a play. Just, yeah, and Towns, this Knicks squad has been phenomenal throughout the night. It's getting some great baskets, now back to 11-point game with these free throws. Yeah, it's starting to not look as good for the Celtics. Karl Anthony Towns, 25 points already tonight. What a night for him, as that free throw does not go. Hits the backboard. You do not want to miss the first one. Luckily, they are up by 11, so they could afford it there. And a game coming up next. Should be a good game tonight. We already talked about this one. Timberwolves, Lakers, a rematch of the series in first round of last year's playoffs. Actually did the first game of that series. I called that game off my YouTube. As now Towns back up for the second free throw. That one will roll on in. We'll get 1 out of 2 there. White taking it now down the field, the court. Goes back out to Brown. Brown with it. Shoots up for the 3, and that goes in! What a play by Jaylen Brown. So many amazing threes by the Celtics tonight. That's another one there.
Under 10 points. 10-point games, alright. But Mikal Bridges gives it to Brunson. Brunson looking for a play from deep. And he is good from 3. Jalen Brunson responds.
Jason Tatum watches sadly from the sideline as Brown with it. Goes back out to Pritchard. Back out to White. Teammates passing at White with the 3.
Is it going to be a 4-point play? It is.
Wow.
What a shot by Derek White.
And this could make it back to an 8-point game. Celtics, it's going to be tough, but they are not done yet. Wow, what Celtics. Yes, it's not the best idea to go for threes all the time, but when the threes work, it does help them phenomenally, and we are seeing that right now as White goes up. That does not go. 9-point game still as the Knicks take it on back. Josh Hart finds Bridges.
Mikal Bridges holds on to the ball, getting a double team. Seems like every player's getting double teamed. Bridges back with it. It's going to take his time. Under 1 minute to go. Bridges to Hart. Hart with the fadeaway. No good. Brown with the rebound, looking to score. They are trying to get back in this game. They need a 3. They need to get back in this game. And he's going to turn it over. Jaylen Brown with the turnover on a miscommunication pass intended for Sam Hauser. Brunson back with the ball. And there is a foul.
Yeah, 40 seconds left in this one. And, it's now starting to look like a lost cause for the Celtics. But the Celtics, despite being down by 20 and not winning this one, they put up a great performance in addition to the first quarter in the second half, and fortunately I don't think they're not going to get it done, but the Celtics squad, Josh Hart only getting 2 points tonight.
Yeah, I told you he's a role player.
Yeah.
Josh Hart's going to get you rebounds and assists. He's not going to score.
So Brunson up for the free throw, and that goes. That's basically going to do it, as it's now going to be a 10-point game here, 105 to 95. And Knicks. Yeah, so Knicks will continue the season with being undefeated this season at 2-0. Celtics fall 0-2 after this game, and Yeah, Brunson with 31 tonight. Yeah, the Knicks did play phenomenal. What really did it for the Knicks? That second quarter, that 42-14 second quarter, that was just, what an amazing quarter by the Knicks, and that is really what gave them this win, how well they played in that second quarter. And if Celtics kept up, I think Celtics could have gotten it for sure, but now the scrubs are in as this guy goes back out to Pritchard. Pritchard goes up, and it's going to be taken back. Rebound by the Celtics. 28 shoots. Does not get the basket there. Knicks take it back.
And that's going to do it. The Knicks are moving on to 2-0 on the regular season. 2-0 under Mike Brown. And the Celtics fall to 0-2.
Go New York, go New York, go. But nah, Celtics had a good win.
Yeah.
No, not a good win, but a good,
yeah.
but a good comeback. That was a good comeback by the Celtics.
Yeah, they were up by 20. Well, they were down by 20, but unfortunately, they were not able to get back and win this one. But the Knicks, 2-0 on the year now, beating the top two teams from the East a season ago, and it looks like the Cavs are going to be able to beat the Nets.
Yup,
by
and
7.
even though it was close, but right now the Nets have 122, the Cavs have 129 with 0.1 seconds. So, the good thing about it, Cameron Thomas for the Nets, 34 points. Wow. Zaire Williams, 25 points. We had 3 Nets players with 20 points in the 20-point range. Wow, 20 points. Well, not actually, no, 2, but Cameron Thomas, 33, Michael Porter Jr., 29, and Zaire Williams, 25. And Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell just taking full control with 35 points. 22 by Jared Allen is Morrell 20. So, yeah, it looks like Cavs are going to win that one.
Yeah, but before we go, first, I just want to know from each of you, what do you guys think the player of the game is?
I'll start off. I'm going to say my player of the game is Karl Anthony Towns. Give me a second to pull up his stat sheet. I know just based on watching the game, he was the best player on the court for the Knicks here tonight. But his stat line. Hold on, it's loading. Karl Anthony Towns, 26 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. Yes, Jalen Brunson did lead the team in points here tonight. He had 31, 3, and 5. But, man, Karl Anthony Towns, when he gives you 26, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists, and he was playing really good, stayed out of foul troubles here tonight. He had an amazing game. Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns for me.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have to go with Kevin, but honestly, Jalen Brunson is a close second runner. Like, the fourth quarter is where, as a team, you need to win, and Jalen Brunson provided those points at finishing the game with 31 points. But I'm going to give it to Cat, because Cat made it up in the rebounds. 13 rebounds with 26 points, which is a pretty good game. So I have to agree with Kevin, and blocks had 1, but everything else was good, so I'm going to say Cat.
And he was also setting the screens for everyone.
Exactly, correct, as a center's supposed to do. So Cat's going to take that one for me. What about you, Ben?
Look, see, screen.
Yeah, I got to... Yeah.
2. He set the screen, and that's a 3.
Yeah, but I got to agree with both of you guys. Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns, what a performance. They basically explained all of it, this player of the game. But before we go, let's start off with Jonas. What are your final thoughts on this game?
Well, Celtics definitely came back. They put in effort, which I wanted to see out of them. So I think they did good on that. Trying to come back, but Knicks held it on. They had a game plan and they stuck with it. Defensive, offensive possessions, defensive possessions, finding open guys. Just get open spaces. So I'm gonna say the Knicks kept their game plan and they came out with the dub. So Knicks did it. They came in, they did what they had to do. They took care of business. They stood on business.
Kevin.
I don't have anything else to say, but yeah, that's gonna do it. I think.
Yeah, few things, the scores just to highlight. Yeah, Mavs are currently down over the Wizards by 11, but let's take a look at this Heat squad, 137 with 5 minutes to go. It's crazy. But, yeah, just Knicks. That second quarter is really what sealed it for the Knicks. The Celtics did put up a great performance in the second half. The Celtics are going to be a team to be reckoned with this season, but in this performance, the Knicks are the better team, especially in that second quarter on the court. And the fact that they had that much of a dominant second quarter was able to secure them this victory.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that's going to do it. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And no one commented, so I think we all agree Karl Anthony Towns is the player of the game. But yeah, that's gonna do it.
I would like to say something. I know we was watching the game from NBA Prime, but it's just I always find it fascinating to see from the perspective. I have to probably go back and listen, but seeing former NBA legends on Amazon Prime doing the NBA and kind of commentating is always a good look for the former players getting their perspectives. But I like to see players that I grew up with, like seeing Dirk, Udonis Haslem, Steve Nash. It's always good seeing them out there.
Okay.
So that's it. And Blake, too.
That's cool, yeah. But yeah, that will do it. And yeah, the Celtics give it a fight, but at the end of the day, the Knicks are able to hold on. The Knicks take it 105-95. I'm Ben Silk.
I'm Kevin DeLay.
And Jonas Murray.
And we'll see you next time.